lad.
Good evening and welcome to the Tealeaf Adventuring Company, ladies and gentlemen. I am LukeTheDM and it's my job to kill everybody, and I am fucking hyped, dude. This is like my Friday right now. I am so excited because tonight, fucking finally, is the first ever hero tier mission. We've got the best that TAC has to offer here. 5 hero tier level 9 characters ready to go, locked and loaded. And it's something we've been building up to for a long time. So I'm pretty excited.
From the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, buddy. So before we get into that, a few things just to kind of go over and take care of. Let's see. First and foremost, we got all our sponsor links. You guys know them by now. We're still hanging on to Reaper Minis. We've got Ink Gaming. We've got our own Etsy shop, which WeeWoo was awesome enough to get stocked up with some really sweet merch. I still gotta grab those little like whiskey glasses are fucking fantastic. Get yourself some hoodies, get some posters, get all that good stuff. We have a couple of backstory missions coming up, well, we have one coming up, one that's been in the bank for a while. You guys all know the story with Cricket. But we got the Reginald backstory mission. Date to be determined, but that'll be fun and interesting.
Late May, June, where maybe
That works, whatever.
because
June actually might work better.
June would probably work better for me.
Yeah, that's fine. So we'll
because
the other thing you're working on.
Oh, the other thing I'm working on. Yeah, I'm working on
the
Tavern
other
Tours.
Yeah, Tavern Tours is coming up. We've got a probably once a month, probably Monday night streamed campaign with a set group of people, a continuous story, same characters. So something a little different than like the West Marches style. Goofy pub crawl fun, DM'd by Mr. WeeWoo. That's gonna be fucking awesome. We're super excited for that.
Yeah.
And anything else?
Playing, which is the fun part.
I am playing. Yeah.
That's about all I have.
All right. Okay, now I want to talk. I know I've talked in the Discord, but I know we have people that watch on Twitch and aren't in the Discord. We got people that watch on YouTube, everything. So I kind of want to just like cards on the table, explain the mentality here in Hero Tier, because this is officially cranking things up to 11. Hero Tier, you guys have made it to level 9. I have a few thoughts and changes to sort of the normal TAC format that I'd like to just kind of explain the mentality here. So first and foremost, I think characters and players that have made it to level 9 are, by default, I think, at least somewhat invested in the story. I think that's a fair statement. If you've made it this far, you can't have come this far without being at least aware of the story. And so I want to give the appropriate time and try to facilitate exploring that story and really getting into role-playing opportunities and giving some of those class features and such the opportunity to shine, where I feel like in sort of normal beginner tier, adventurer tier, sometimes those sorts of characters or abilities get a little kind of rushed or side pushed. So I definitely want to try and allow that. That being said, while giving opportunity for role-playing, combat in general at higher tier play takes a substantial amount of time. Like, there will be fights that will go probably 2 hours, right? It's just the nature of the beast. Things have more hit points, turns are more complicated, there's more spells, there's more effects, there's more things to track. Just in general, combat is going to take longer. So, you combine those two ideas, where we have more time spent role-playing and more time spent fighting. How are we going to cram this all into one episode? The thing is we are not. So with Hero Tier, rather than sort of a start, middle, end, one episode completed mission mindset, Hero Tier missions will go on as long as they need to. I'm typically planning somewhere between like 3 to 5 episodes per mission. That's my mentality. If they end up faster, if they go a little longer, it's going to be kind of a case-by-case thing. But that being said, this also gives the opportunity to kind of push your characters to the limit, where we've had, I think, especially in TAC, a lot of these short rest-based classes tend to shine. This is going to let some of those, more endurance-based characters, some of these like long-term things, really start to shine. And so managing those resources, not just blowing, all your high-level spell slots in the first encounter, is gonna be key to survival here. So hint, guys, this is a marathon, not a sprint.
Shit.
Oh, yeah. So that will be a thing. We'll try to find an appropriate kind of pause point in the middle. And as another note to kind of keep things going, we've got more detailed rules in the Discord too if you're ever interested. These 5 characters, not players, but characters, will be sort of locked into this mission until it's completed. That's why we've got alts, that's why we've got recruits, so these players can still play outside of this hero tier mission with other characters, but these 5 characters tonight will be locked until the mission ends. That being said, because Tealeaf points are funny and experience is funny and everything, the rewards will scale accordingly. So however many missions it takes, there will be like a set Tealeaf reward for that. And to encourage you guys at home and keep up the participation there, we still will be doing the viewer's choice for however many episodes it takes. So you guys will still be...
Okay, so we still earn episodic points, but...
So you earn the viewer's choice points, but the Tealeaf point reward doesn't come until the end.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question from the crowd. How would a character death affect things?
So, that is something we have considered, and I think it's going to be kind of a case-by-case basis, but there is sort of this mindset that we've had, I think, 2 or 3 failed TAC missions before, where the party just did not complete the mission. If a character dies and the party wants to retreat or tactfully bow out and regroup, there will be such thing as sort of a failed mission, and I think that becomes a much higher reality or stronger possibility as the stakes get higher. So in the event of a character death, that might be where the party backs off, tries to revive, regroups, replans, things like that. So that's a thing there. There's also the option, if it's the 4th episode of a 4-episode arc and a character dies and the party thinks they just want to kind of go for the finish, sorry, that character just kind of has to wait for the end of the episode. But that's my logic. I think we'll try to handle it on a case-by-case basis, just as fair and equally as possible. So, but that is an excellent question. Or just use the corpse as a weapon. I like that too. Just whatever, improvise.
You gotta think outside the box.
Exactly. So, is there any other questions about this? Because I know it's new, it's exciting. There's a lot to it, and I just want to remind everyone too that this is my first time DMing a West Marches campaign and tier 9, level 9. So things will change over time. We will work out the kinks. We will try to just make things as consistent and fair as possible. And we appreciate the patience and the feedback as always, because this is all a learning experience for all of us too. I think we've got a pretty solid game plan in place, and I've tried to think of all possibilities, but I guarantee there's things in situations that I haven't thought of. So we will cross those bridges when we get to them.
Crying is still a free action, correct?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
The action economy does not change.
Action economy does not change, yes.
Well, I'm going to go get a sick dragon tattoo from the henna artist so I can have a free deck save.
Okay. So Harper can definitely take that. Does anyone want to pray at the statue of Sylvanas?
And
no one will take it, I'll fucking take it.
Yeah, seriously.
Alright, Callie's got the Sylvanas' blessing, the free D8.
I gotta write mine up still.
Yeah, and Willow. So. Okay, actually, and I guess Shianah. Yeah, Shianah too. We'll figure that out.
Mike's like, I have to do what now?
Didn't even know I had a thing.
So, tonight's episode begins as they always do, in the beautiful free city of Cadoria on a lonely peninsula to the north of the Midnight Sea, and there, in the prime central thoroughway drag known as Avandra's Alley, right where it turns right into the south onto Melora's Way, in that central town square known as Ava's Piazza, sits a beautiful 3-story mansion, which now serves as the Tealeaf Adventuring Company Guild Hall. Now, to recapitulate, as it were, the city of Cadoria is currently in the midst of a war, sort of a class warfare, against an evil crime syndicate known as the Ddarach Order. Now, the Ddarach Order has been a thorn in the Tealeaf Adventure Company's side since quite literally episode... was it 2 or 3?
4.
It was 4. Since episode 4, the Ddarach have been a constant threat and a constant nuisance. And in the last year or so, Cadoria has been plunged into this eternal darkness caused by these nightfall crystals that are brought in by the Ddarach Order, and also used to sort of bewitch the general populace against the sort of wealthy or ruling class of Cadoria, including the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. You guys have been hard at work fighting back and slowly but surely winning battle after battle and taking back districts of Cadoria. And so in the present day, we have a city that is now sort of caught betwixt this sort of dichotomy of light and darkness, shadow and morning. And you have different districts in a normal day-night cycle, and other districts such as Avandra's Alley and Ava's Piazza still under control by the Ddarach in this eternal night. You guys have learned of a ruler of or a leader of the Ddarach Order by the name of Galdoran, who you've had several brief encounters with. That seemingly like I don't know, like a freaking rash in a nasty place. This horrible, infectious individual just keeps coming back no matter how hard you scratch it or how many times you try to put it down. It seems that Galdoran is effectively immortal. However, that being said, you guys have done your research and teaming up with the best of the best, you've managed to find out more about Galdoran. And so, we will pick up tonight with the 5 of you in the Tealeaf Adventuring Company lounge, maybe at the bar, maybe sitting by the fire, discussing the specifics of what you know about the Ddarach and their plans with 2 tax staff in the forms of Amnesty, the Tiefling Bard, and Selena, the Ranger.
All right.
So,
How do we get this rock lobster?
Well-
Lobster, what are you talking about?
Who's the spooky bitch?
Spooky bitch.
That's not very nice, Harper.
I
Excuse
just don't know who she is!
You can call me Shianah.
Shianah, nice to meet you. My name is Harper P. Swittington. I'm a purveyor of priceless parcels and really annoyed that it's still dark here!
It is kind of dark here since I got back.
It's been dark here
for
for a year!
a year? How long have I been gone?
Longer than
2 years.
just about 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Been quite some time.
All right, so there's this like dude that's like the head of the Ddarach. You remember the Ddarach, right, Shianah?
Oh man, yes.
So he's this weird little like not little, but like tiger thing with like a backwards claw that's all like creepy, and don't let him touch you because it fucking hurts. Like, and she lifts up her chin to see like the scratch like underneath her chin that hasn't fully healed and kind of is just there. So like I killed him. I like stabbed him real good. And he said he'll be back. So I guess he just goes back home and regenerates and then comes back. I'm like, so I guess we gotta go to his home and kill him? Kind of like a vampire or some weird shit.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like the gist, guys?
Yeah. Yeah, you killed him good. Yeah.
So Selena at this point is like fletching a couple of arrows, just sitting on the couch making a mess, and Amnesty's kind of like sitting there with a broom and dustpan, just kind of like sweeping it up, and she kind of goes, "Callie, you're kind of on the right track. I've fought vampires and I've fought Rakshasa before. Neither quite as intelligent and manipulative as this bastard, though. They do die, unlike a vampire per se, that simply turns into mist and goes back to its home. Galderan has died, but in order to kill him dead permanently, it has to be on his home plane of existence. And this type of fucking devilish creature is gotta call one of the circles of the Nine Hells home. Between Amy and me, and Amy kind of perks up, we should be able to track him down to the precise location, at least get on the same level of hell. And Callie, you and I have talked. That cloak you have that you took off the body of Galderan might come in particular handy in locating him. I mean, we're talking about a completely different world, a complete other plane of existence. Any advantage you can have in tracking him down is gonna go a long way. So.
Oh,
Lost of her. It's
lost
okay.
of her.
She'll be back.
She'll be back.
See sneak attack.
First he sneak. So let me ask the question that I'm thinking. I don't know if anybody else is. Now, when you say hell, you don't mean that place with the cornfields. You mean like that real that other world with that goes down and down and down and down and down.
What the?
Yeah, Harper. I think it's not Iowa.
Thank
Iowa.
you. Thank you.
No, I mean, hell, yeah, another of the outer planes. It's a place of pure deception, malice, evil, corruption, you name it. I've had a few brief jaunts there myself personally back in the day, but it is not a pleasant place, and you always have to be on your guard and trust no one.
I've heard it's lovely this time of year.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know. I've never been.
Hell or Iowa?
Yes.
When we fight Galderan, we're fighting him on his home turf. He's going to have a plan. He's let's be real. He's probably going to know we're coming. And so a creature of that intellect and that foresight, enough to keep our city locked down for a year, is not going to make this easy.
Don't you worry, Selena.
Any of you guys fought devils before?
Maybe.
I want to say yes, but I'm not entirely sure.
I feel like the answer is no, unless you consider probably an ex-boyfriend or two.
Fair.
Honestly, Callie, I thought he was an ex-boyfriend.
Not this one.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know. I don't make an assumption. He had a lot of fur. That's all I know.
Whoa. Assumptions. But yeah, sure, fair.
Devils in general tend to be naturally resistant to the magic of this plane. They might have an easier time resisting some of your spells and such, just as a general sense. And also, elemental effects, fire, lightning, cold, tend to have kind of a dampened effect. So just be mindful of that when you're fighting these things. They will still work in most cases, but probably not pack quite as much of a punch as you're typically used to.
Oh, goody.
Shianah pulls out her spell book and starts rearranging some stuff.
When we talk specifically about Galderan himself, being a Rakshasa. His specific capabilities, we've seen limited taste stuff, but in general, Rakshasas are almost considered to be immune to magic. Only the most powerful of spells can even begin to glance at them. So, kind of turns over to Callie. That's where you come in.
I stay.
We're gonna need a good-hearted person like you. Tends to be a Rakshasa's weakness. Someone pure of heart and of intention that can resist the corruption, get up in their face, and just take that pike right through his heart.
You said pure?
Well, as pure as you can get, compared to hell anyway. Let's be real.
Fair.
Oh, good. Relative pureness. Then I should be fine.
I thought I was pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Pure, not pure.
Anyway, yes. Specifically, stabbing, piercing. That's the way we want to go when we're fighting him. Okay.
I gave away my dagger.
I mean, she kind of like looks at her belt with like multiple weapons. I mean, if you want a loner,
Let me
although I'd like to keep one
Nope.
for myself too.
I am going to. Oh, it requires attunement though.
Long term session.
Yeah, I know. Well, might have to just play support for a little bit. I'm okay with that. That spell carver blade noise.
So let's take the time to just understand what we're up against and make sure we're as prepared as we possibly can be. This is gonna get ugly. This is gonna get rough, and I just want to make sure everyone comes back with us. Amy, and she kind of like kicks him as he's like on the ground, like swooping up all these little like wood shavings. Amy, oh hey, Amy's kind enough to be able to get us there and back. Kind of specializing in transportation magic anyway. But if we can find a weak point or an opening, I mean, all these devils and hell spawn have to be coming from somewhere in Kadoria, right? So I say we take the fight to them, try to find this opening, and maybe use that to our advantage.
Yeah.
And then once we're in hell, Callie, that cloak we can use to track him down.
Sounds good to me. Ready to cut off the head.
Awesome.
Let's bring the fight to them. I would love to see the sunlight in this town again.
Me too. Let me tell you, it's been rough. It's been rough.
And it's weird because it's so like it'll be noon in the slums, and then you'll see the darkness. It's so weird here. I hate it. And I'd love to be able to actually like open the front door for once and let business in instead of it being barred all the time. Just reminding everybody.
It's been a while.
I am going to buy all 5 remaining potions of flying in the shop.
That's
okay. All right. So I will get rid of those. And I also really have to pee really quick. So you guys can do any prep you want while I go pee real quick.
I'm gonna prep by going into DM mode and looking at everything he's got planned.
Yeah, do it.
No.
I'm just gonna hand out 1 potion to everybody just so we have
Pass.
it.
I can do it myself.
I have this.
It doesn't require concentration, so it might just be
Neither
a
does
good...
mine.
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
Alright, I guess I'll keep this for everyone then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't even know if I get to keep everything I had, because...
Yeah.
Even though I died,
Yeah.
they just never ran my pockets.
Nope.
And then I'm stocked
I'm
up on
assuming.
gold. I got mad gold, and a wishbone, and an eyeball.
God, I forgot about
An
the eyeballs.
eyeball.
Oh, look.
Good old days.
We're being offered a nice little...
How delightful.
Beautiful.
Alright. So we need to find an entrance to Hell, essentially, and then we go to Hell, and then we can track? That's kind of the general consensus plan?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
If I were to find a portal to Hell in Kdoria...
The tax collector's office.
Or there.
It's gotta be
It's Kdoria,
somewhere.
there's no tax collector's office.
If this is all being caused by the darkness, it's gotta be somewhere where it's still...
Yeah, I believe Cat's Corner is still dark, right? Help me out here, I forget.
I don't remember.
I thought we got the Cat's Corner.
Oh, is the Rumble Bluff still dark?
The Rumble Bluffs.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was listening the entire time. So, Selena would inform you that the only districts that are still dark are Ava's Piazza, Avandra's Alley, and north near Maple Park.
Where did this thing start?
Well, we did technically find that layer where we encountered Rock Lobster the first time under Ava's Piazza. So they did have a hold under there, but that seems real obvious since we've already, found it.
So, I don't know who else was here. Willow might have been here with me. These Nightfall Pearls, they're really well guarded. I mean, we could probably head over to one of the ones that are left and, I don't know. I mean, I say beat some guy to a pulp, but they don't seem to respond to that.
I mean, I can heavily suggest that they cooperate.
Yeah, we could do that. We could try that.
Oh, we scout ahead, too.
I feel like we should be more, I don't know, planned, right? We can't just walk into every single place and beat everything, because then, the darkness goes away if we're just kicking down random doors, right?
Yeah, and is a lackey gonna really, know
No, that's fair. You're right.
about that? Well, so Ciarenne and I know for a fact that Galderan had kind of an office underneath Ava's Piazza. We could potentially start there and see if there's any paperwork or stuff to rummage through that might have detailed plans. My guess is it's probably gone.
I want to correct you, Callie. I don't think the office was under Ava's Piazza. I think it was down in one of the casinos, actually. If I'm not mistaken.
No. So we did fight him in the casino, but I thought there was one underneath, right next door that we went to.
Maybe you're right.
There was one right next door that was.
Because then we took a prisoner and just basically had to drag him across the street to get back.
Mm-hmm.
We went through a bunch of tunnels to get there.
Yeah. I don't know. That place is probably tossed though, so I don't know. Open to suggestions.
The last place anybody would look is somewhere we've already been.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Does anybody know a Horizon Walker Ranger that knows how to detect portals?
I think he's busy with a sugar cube.
I thought so. Okay.
Selena kind of pets Admiral and kind of goes, I mean, I've been a whole lot of places, but as far as tracking portals, that's a little not exactly my specialty. I'm more of a earthy, crunchy type.
What about you, Amy? You got anything? Because you're kind of our portal man.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could probably figure it out. Yeah.
Amy, please be straight with us here. Can you actually do it, or are you thinking you might be able to try to do it?
Perhaps we should pray.
Oh, don't you worry, I got you.
I have no idea.
Okay.
What about that place where we found Amy drunk with the dive on?
That's Spa?
That's Spa.
That seems like a very
That might be a good
promising place.
part. There was an office there, too.
Yeah, there was. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was an
I don't
office
remember-
there.
As a player, did we actually encounter that guy there? Or was it somebody else?
It was another member of the Die band, but it was not
Okay.
Ddarach. Yeah.
But he did have an
Harper
office.
wasn't there. I'm just remembering wrong.
It was
wrong
me,
character.
Mars,
Willow killed a man there.
Willow, Mars, Gordy
A
killed a
lot
bunch
of people killed a man there.
in the pool.
And
Billiam. That was Billiam's first episode. Harper?
Thinking back,
Hmm. Okay.
because I just watched like all the episode looking for the damn info that Luke wanted me to.
Thank you, by the way.
There was paperwork about an invasion and stuff. Would there have been details in that paperwork as far as like an entry point?
Not explicitly laid out, no. But
God, Luke's
It-
making
it
us
can-
work for this now.
confirm that there is an entry point.
I could be doing something really fucking stupid, guys, and go outside and find like a bird or a squirrel and ask them if they've seen weird ass shit. But the answer will probably be, yeah, this entire place is weird ass shit.
Yeah, there's.
You're not wrong there.
Tracker, I am not. Stabber, I do quite well.
Hey, boss. You ever heard of this Galdaran guy? I'm talking to
Talking to your ring.
I'm talking to my ring to see if I get an answer.
Make a charisma check.
I'm good at those.
16.
Would that fail?
You're. It's a spectrum. I mean, you can add your talisman if you want.
I'm gonna have my talisman.
19. Your ring feels a little bit warm, almost like a confirmation of yes.
My friend Note seems to got an idea of who he is, but I've never actually talked to my ring before, so that's new. Never thought that could work.
I mean, alternatively, do we have anything besides the cloak that's hell-like? We could, I don't know, is Admiral a decent tracker? If he could sniff out something hell-like?
That's not a bad idea. I mean, anybody have anything shadowy or brimstone or fire? Anything from the Die Band?
Oh, I got you. And she hands the cloak. We can try to use this. Although I've had it for a while, so it might smell like me.
Admiral's got a pretty good sniffer. Let's see, what he thinks. So Admiral is going to make a perception check at advantage. Natural fucking 20.
Hey yo!
Dichotomy.
So Admiral takes the cloak, the cloak of shadows from Galdarana, kind of sniffs it, and immediately stands up and points towards the door. And Selena kind of gets up and goes, "Oh, she's ready to go. You guys ready? You want take 5, get all our shit together, and follow Admiral?"
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the DM saying, "Last chance for any spell preparation, health potions, equipment, things of that nature."
Let's go already! I'm kidding.
Everything that I died with, do I still have that? Or do
Yeah, I would say just to hand wave it. Whatever's on your character sheet's fair game.
gold and everything?
Not the gold.
Okay.
We'll get rid of the gold.
They tossed that part of your pocket.
Yeah, they had a pizza party.
They were like potions.
Well, they were
gold.
drunk on Orsic, so it's fine.
Yeah.
They didn't want your eyeball.
Nope.
Damn.
I think
Opportunity
they're-
missed.
oh, no. To be
That's
fair,
a
I
snack
probably-
for later.
Yeah, 2-year eyeball. That'd be good.
Just pop it
Pickle
in some
eyeball.
water, let it dry, let it like absorb and hydrate.
Right.
All right. So as you guys quickly scramble to gather your things, packing up, ready to go, Selena runs forward and kicks down the front door, and Admiral bolts out like a puppy ready for zoomies, right into Ava's piazza. And she kind of walks forward, sniffs around, looks either way, turns up to the starless night sky, and lets out this piercing howl. And if any of you guys have ever heard an actual like wolf's howl in person, it is like soul shivering, and you all have that moment of like chills. You see this wicked smile curl up on Selena's face as she runs up, hops on the back of Admiral, and actually takes off west down Avandra's alley. As you guys...
Okay, Gordy, lock up! Let's go, guys!
As you guys begin to march down Avandra's alley, this normally booming, bustling town center of Cadoria, with all these neon animated magical signs advertising various businesses, casinos, storefronts, shops, restaurants, hotels, spas, you name it. This cold, barren mist just kind of like rolls over the ground, not a soul in sight. But as you guys begin to walk, you notice first 1, then 2, 4, 8. Popping up almost like little fireflies are these tiny little pale blue lanterns coming out of the fog and moving slowly towards you. Selena kind of rears back up on Admiral, who kind of stops. And you guys are standing in the middle of the alley watching these little orbs of light kind of come towards you. Selena kind of knocks an arrow, draws, and kind of like looks towards the closest one.
Now there are just these little like floating lights.
Make a perception check.
Make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Natural
nat 20.
You see through the fog, through the mist, as this creature kind of gets closer, it's a person. Like a totally normal-looking dude. Probably middle-aged man, slightly balding, holding a lantern that appears to be almost like this sort of steampunk-style contraption, and you see this little orb kind of floating inside the lantern.
Oh. Hey.
And he kind of calls out. He puts his other hand up. We're not with them! We're here and we're ready. If we're gonna bring the fight to the Daiban and take back our city, the people of Cadoria are here with you. We don't have much, but whatever we can do to help. And you start to see other orbs kind of like congregate around the center one, and other people grabbing like simple farmer's tools, hammers, chisels, wood cutting axes, just simple crude weapons. But after about a minute, you've sort of amassed this small militia of common folk ready to fight with you.
Oh my. Is this rousing speech time?
Do it.
I can do it.
Do it.
I've done it
Go
before.
for it, Harper.
Give them the speech. Be brave.
Oh, it's go time. Let's go. People of Cadoria! You have lived in darkness and despair for far too long! Raise your torches, raise your weapons against those who wish to oppress you! Fight back against the evil! Fight back against the darkness! Reclaim your homeland!
And the crowd erupts! And you just hear, yeah, for the firemen! And just this whole eruption. As kind of crowding around you and marching down Avandra's alley, you've now got a small militia and more joining. You see people coming out of houses, coming up from like sewer grates, coming out of dark alleys, and joining this throng of people now marching down Avandra's alley. And almost in response, you hear almost this mechanical sort of foghorn, almost like War of the Worlds, that like really deep rattling, this deep rattling horn coming from the west, further into the darkness. And the crowd goes silent for a moment as you hear the rattling of chains and this mechanical sort of clunking and these war horns bellowing in response.
Harper?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like lean over. These people are gonna die if they come with us.
You make a good point. People of Kadoria!
I'm gonna lift Harper up so he's like taller than everybody.
We wish for your safety and to take back this city. Rally at the Tealeaf Adventuring Company.
Fuck that! We're here with you. Let's go.
Okay, they're coming with us. Sorry, I tried. I'm okay.
They want to do it.
They're
They want to
here.
die for the city.
As you guys are kind of standing amongst these like scattering crowd, I'm gonna bring you to the first map.
It's so dark.
It is very dark. It is.
Oh,
it is.
shit. I was
Eternal light.
into
Does everyone have vision?
I do.
yes. Yes.
When we say vision, yeah, I do.
Okay.
I think I'm going to use my crystal though.
Okay. As you come out, you see a lone rider coming forward on a horse almost made of flame, dressed in this like black and red plate mail. Take a war horn and let off one last triumphant blast, this ominous, slow, rolling war horn of hell, and faces you. The Bastion of Light, these heroes of the Tealeaf Adventuring Company. I need everyone in this moment to roll initiative for me.
I can't
Oh, solid.
click on my I literally can't see the map. I can't see my character. I can't.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you didn't have vision. There we go. That should help.
Definitely. Oh boy. Oh.
You guys are here?
Okay.
Hey, would I have enough time to light my crystal, Mr. Luke?
I'd say on your turn, probably.
And then fuck it.
Yeah. Alright, so as I'm rolling initiative for the baddies, you guys can take your team instinct, absorb things, and plan.
We got a lot of people.
I was gonna say, so these people that are all around us, are they
I think they're
people or they're bad people? I'm assuming bad.
Like the pretty little
Like,
maiden tokens, are
yeah,
they the
like
good
the-
people?
Those are your commoners.
Those
your
are the commoners. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
doesn't sound as good when you call them commoners.
Yeah.
We need to unseat that guy. We need to get him off his horse.
I think I can do that.
I mean, I got the initiative. I might be able to do that
Well,
too.
And I'm last, so
All I gotta do is hit him once.
I don't think I'm going to be saving resources. I'm going to bank on there being a long rest. So I think I'm just going to go at it.
Alright, you guys want me to hold down the horse?
Sure.
I'm gonna try and take him off the horse.
I don't suppose I
Oh.
can retcon a mage armor.
You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll say you guys are preparing for battle. Harper, you can have your crystal, and Shianah can have her mage armor.
Charging up
Can
the
I
JO
also
crystal.
have the mage armor then?
Yeah, you guys can both.
Okay.
Yeah. So Harper, your crystal gives you what?
Shed light, 30 bright, 30 dim.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Oh
real
my
quick.
god, I'm a shining paragon of good.
Yes. Alrighty then. You guys are all mage armored up. You're crystalled up.
Crystal's fully charged.
Top of the round. Harper, you have the initiative.
Bonus action! I'm going to use one of my spell slots to cast the 5th level spell Far Step.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna bounce around the field. So, concentration up to 1 minute. I can, as a bonus action, I can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see. It is Misty Step on fucking crack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to pop up to there, and I'm concentrating on that, so I have it for the next minute.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to unseat this guy from his horse with 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Go for it.
That's a nat 1! I can re-roll that!
You can, in fact.
16.
16 is going to be a miss.
crit.
And a fucking crit to start off the night. Let's fucking go.
So that'll do 14 plus. Oh yeah, 14 plus 10, and
So
he's
24.
he's gonna take
Plus
10
the
feet.
cold damage, right?
It's added into the 14.
Is it?
I rolled 2 10s there.
Yeah, but the extra cold damage for your warlock thing isn't added in.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
additional 3.
Okay. So 20,
Unless it's my
20
Unless it's my proficiency, which I have to check. It might be.
I think it's your proficiency.
It might be my proficiency. And that went up, so that's what's confusing me. Genie Vessel. Nope, it is. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we've got an extra 4 points, so that's 28 points of damage.
And he's
right
not
off
10
the rip.
feet backwards, or 10 feet
All
away
right.
from me.
Now, per mounted combat rules, he has to make a dexterity saving throw to see if he can remain mounted,
Okay.
because it's forced movement.
Okay.
He's going to make a dex save against half of the damage, so against 14. That is a fail. He falls and lands prone off of his mount.
So that does not count the repelling, so he would still get repelled, right?
Yep. So
So
he's
he's-
repelled 10 feet.
Yep, 10 feet away from
Yeah.
me. That's my turn.
Fuck yeah. All
Good
right.
job, Harper.
I got you guys.
All right. Taking flight are these two beautiful, slender, demonic figures. They're going to fly up 60 feet, kind of rounding either side. The Aranes are going to make 3 attacks with a longbow. We're going to take 6 shots out at Harper. We're just going to try to fucking pin you down.
Okay.
So they're all at disadvantage because of your cloak of displacement.
Yep. Or until one hits.
Yeah, until the first one hits, yes. Okay, so, rapid fire.
Magic number 16.
16? Okay. First one's a 13, that's a miss. Second one's an 11. Third one's a 21.
Second chance. Do it again.
Okay, so he's going to roll again at disadvantage.
Yep.
As a 19.
That's still gonna hit.
Okay, so you're going to take 10 points of piercing damage,
Ooh,
plus 15 points of poison damage.
halved.
Half to 7, so 17 total. And I need a constitution saving throw.
Against poison, I imagine, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, against poison.
All right. Advantage 13.
13 is a fail. You are poisoned.
And I need a concentration check for at
Need a
17. Fine.
But you're fine. Okay. Now we've got 3 more shots at you.
At regular.
Yeah, that's a 14, a 25.
25's a hit.
That's going to be 11 piercing plus 10 halved is 5 poison, so 16. And the last attack is an 8. That's a miss. Okay.
Okay, and one more con check.
Yep.
14.
And that's good. Okay. So that's both of their turns.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's going to bring us to this sort of fiery mounted figure is going to use half his movement to stand up. He's going to walk forward, remount the target,
Rude.
and then he is going to... He's going to use his infernal command, so he kind of rallies out this infernal war cry, blowing the horn, which gives some sort of buff to all allies within 60 feet of him. He is then going to move on his mount 40 feet up, and he is going to take a dodge action. So him and the mount are both going to be dodging. Kind of like staying low, getting ready to charge in. He's sort of leading the fray here. The commoners are going to go, just kind of coming out from the woodwork, moving up, kind of swarming around you. I'm not going to roll this many attacks, but just based off of percentage, they start throwing all sorts of rocks and, just bits of rubble and everything. They're gonna deal 1d10 damage to the guy. They're gonna deal 9 points of damage to him.
Hey.
All right, that brings
Good
us
job,
to
everybody.
Ciarenne with Willow on deck.
Okay, I think I'm gonna move over just so we're not clustered. Here. I'm gonna give to Callie. And then I'm just gonna blast this here.
Okay, so Callie's got the D8 of Bardic Inspiration, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then you're gonna blast that lady right there.
Right there.
Alrighty, 12 is gonna be a miss, but you got multiple beams.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on a very small screen, so
It's okay.
that'll also miss.
Oof. Natural
I
1 is
can't
also
help
a
you with
miss.
that.
Alright, so
Okie dokie, that'll bring us to Willow.
Okay. We're gonna move over here. And then
I definitely forgot to roll initiative for Selena and...
I was literally texting you that. I was like, I don't see them in the initiative.
How dare you?
whoops.
Listen,
How dare?
Right. Yeah, no one casts Ray of Frost at the... Actually... At the dude.
This guy?
Yeah, guy on the
Alright.
horse.
15's gonna be a miss.
That's it.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna take Selena and Admiral's turn real quick, just because I skipped them. That's cool with everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, no. Sorry. I did not hear you.
Alright, they're gonna march up right here. And Selena is going to cast Hunter's Mark on this bad boy. We'll give it that. And she's gonna take 2 shots with the short bow of venom here. At disadvantage. First one's gonna be a hit. And that's gonna actually have... Shoot, I have to do Hunter's Mark. And... So let's see, that's... He is immune to poison damage, so the poison damage doesn't help, but that's 5 piercing plus 7 from Hunter's Mark, plus the 4 from favored enemy. Okay, so 12 plus 7, 19 points of damage on the first shot. And then the second shot from her is gonna be at disadvantage of 21. So that's an extra 10 points. Alrighty. So that's it for her turn. That was the end of Willow's turn. That's going to bring us to Amy. Amy's going to move up. And Amy is going to go ahead and give a Bardic Inspiration to Willow. So Willow, you can have a, we'll make it the orange one. That's a D8 as well. And Amy is going to go ahead and cast a first level Dissonant Whispers on the horse. So we'll mark off that spell slot. The horse itself has to make a wisdom saving throw. Which it fails. It's going to take 12 points of psychic damage and run 40 feet away, taking its rider with it.
Bye,
All right.
buddy.
Okie dokie, that's it for Amy. That brings us to this massive rolling machine. You guys kind of hear it chugging and these chains turning and smoke billowing. This nasty bit of engineering kind of comes down. It's got a movement speed of where is it? 40 feet, so it comes chugging right along. 40 feet, and you see on its back is just all of these different types of weapons. It's going to use its thunder cannon. So it launches up, and you hear this monstrous boom as it's going to center an attack right on you, Willow.
Okay.
So, Willow and everyone within 30 feet.
Ugh.
So that's all these commoners, that's Amy, both the NPCs, that's Harper, you're up in the air, so you're good.
Pelagarium
Shianah and
theorem.
I need all of you guys to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Come the fuck on, Shianah. What are we doing? Just like old times, dude. Just like old times.
She's rusty.
Alrighty, so if you rolled a 20 or higher, you're gonna take 9 points of bludgeoning damage plus 8 points of thunder damage. Everybody else, actually I have to roll for Amy and them too. Amy has an ability where he can make a performance check instead of a dexterity saving throw, so he's going to do that. Selena has evasion, so dexterity check. She passes, takes no damage, and Admiral also takes no damage. So Amy is going to take half damage, is going to take the, 16. Everybody else is going to take a grand total of 35 points of damage, and all of these commoners just get wiped out.
Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
That'll be a big ass corpse pile.
Yeah. As God intended.
Out.
That one actually lives. Okay.
Yeah, Ciarenne's out of that, right, Luke? 'Cause she's more than 30 feet away from alone.
Ciarenne's out of that. Good catch.
Okay, sorry, because you said everyone, so I rolled, so...
I'm so sorry. I wasn't counting. So Ciarenne takes no damage. Amy takes the 16. Callie takes the 16. Everybody else takes the 35.
Except me, because Luke and I are romantically involved.
Maybe. That is it for the Hellfire engine. That's going to bring us to Callie.
Alright. I am going to take my movement. Where did I end up? Take my movement. End up right up here. And then let me just double check the range on this. Okay, yep, I can't do that right now. So I am going to bonus action rage.
Get angry.
And I am actually going to dash right up to this motherfucker.
Okay.
I'll use my full action to get up there on this guy.
Okay.
And that is going to be my turn.
Alrighty. Coming from around the bend, these three creatures, these almost like white draconic-looking devils, are going to fly up. They've got a fly speed of 40 feet. Kind of traveling as a pack here. They're going to get right up here next to you, Callie. Can't quite reach you just yet. But they are going to dash and flank you.
I fucking hate these things.
Just kind of swarming around you, kind of pinning you against the machine. Right there. That is their full turn. The Nightmare... actually, the Nightmare should not get a turn because it's acting on its master's initiative as a mount right now. So that's going to bring us to Shianah.
Okay.
Bring it up the rear.
Let's get it.
What? We'll bonus action blade song.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move my 40.
As you start swinging the katana, it slices through the air and just gives this like haunting, dissonant kind of melodic tone.
Welcome back, Miss Dawes.
And then I'm going to... Oh boy. That got me so nervous, that attack, man. Way to drain my confidence.
I believe in you.
I'm going to... I used a bonus action, so action I will... Let's do a blur.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you take the defensive move, your form, almost like Harper, kind of starts to fade out of existence a little bit, making you harder to hit. Okay.
And that's gonna be it.
Alrighty. Back to the top of the round. Round 2, Harper 22. You're up.
Hey, Harper 22. I am going to stay on target and unseat the rider from his horse once again.
Okay. You're still at disadvantage because he's technically still dodging.
That's fine.
Yeah.
14?
14's going to be a miss.
15!
I hate to see it.
So I'm going to take a 5-foot step off the roof
Okay.
and activate Far Step, which lets me teleport 60 feet and pop over to here.
Okay.
Still getting the hang of this. Also, not flying tonight, which is hard.
Yeah.
Because that takes a bonus action to activate. Bonus. Yeah, no, that's fine. I know what I must do tonight. That's my turn.
Alrighty. The Aaron Yes are going to go. This one's going to fly 40 feet, kind of landing right near you, Shianah. It's going to pull out this like wicked-looking longsword and this whip. It's going to go toe-to-toe with you.
Shianah, just say begone, thought. She'll leave you alone.
Begone thought?
So she starts off by taking the whip, and it almost kind of cracks and starts to coil around you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
And then a charisma save against being charmed. Man.
23, you sort of pirouette out of the way with ease. She's going to follow up with one last attack with the long sword. That's going to be one-handed attack. Is going to be at disadvantage is a 25 to hit.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. Alright. So that's going to be 7 points of slashing damage plus 9 of poison.
I'm gonna burn a spell slot and shield it.
Yes.
Okay.
That'll put my AC to 26.
Yep, that's what you needed. Okay, so 0 damage instead. Alrighty. The other one is going to fly up her 40 feet, kind of looking to where Harper was, not finding purchase. Is instead going to rain down. We're going to do 3 shots. We're going to do 1 at Willow and 2 at Ciarenne here.
I kind of want to wave at her and be like, howdy, bitch!
So the first shot at Willow is going to be a 12 to hit. I think that's a miss.
That's a miss, yeah.
And then 2 at Ciarenne, that's going to be a natural 1 and a crit. Fucking duality of man. So Ciarenne, on the crit, that's going to be 5 points of piercing plus 26 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And I need a Constitution saving throw. That's safe, so you are not poisoned. Harper, you are poisoned though, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot to mark that. So all of your attacks are at disadvantage, just so you know.
That's okay. Yeah.
Right about that. Okay. So that's it for their turn. That's going to bring us to the rider, who's no longer dodging. He is going to charge up his 40 feet there. And he is going to yell out a terrifying command. So each creature that isn't a fiend within 60 feet of it that can hear it must make a charisma saving throw. So that's Callie, Shianah, Selena, Amy, Admiral. Just about every. Harper too has to make a charisma saving throw against frightened.
I have advantage against frightened, so that's a crit, baby.
Actually, yeah. Okay. So, Callie, you're fine. Willow, you are frightened.
What's that do again?
So you have disadvantage on attacks as long as you can see this guy, and you can't willingly move closer to him. Let's see. Shianah, you're fine. Harper, you're fine. Selena is gonna make a charisma save at advantage. Is fine. Amy, charisma save is... Amy is actually... No, Amy succeeds with the 17. That's what she needed. And then Admiral, also charisma saving throw at advantage, is also fine. Okay, so just Willow gets frightened by that.
Cool.
That was a fucking amazing battery of rolls.
Yeah.
24, 20, 28, 20.
Honestly. Selena's gonna go. She is going to ride right up and meet this guy head on. And she is going to take a couple... Actually, she's realizing that the Venom of Shortbow doesn't affect it, so she's gonna pull out the dual scimitars and go for a couple of attacks there. So we're gonna do 2 attacks with the Flame Tongue. And she does get sneak attack here. I have to apply that. Let's see. So the 18 misses, but the 20 gets through. So that's going to be 7 points of slashing, plus another 9, plus 2d6. So plus 11. So 7 plus 9 is 16, plus 11 is 27 on the first hit. The fire damage does not affect him. The offhand attack is going to be the offhand scimitar, is going to miss. And then Admiral's bite with the sneak attack and the favored enemy is also going to miss. Okay. These commoners are going to kind of be fucking shell-shocked, but they're going to run up and try to swarm this girl. She's going to make a strength saving throw. So they're trying to just like grab her wings and pull her down and like restrain her. She manages to stay put. This one's going to fucking turn tail and run. This one's also running. These guys are going to come up and back up Ciarenne and Amy. Bard squad. They're going to throw some rocks and do 2 points of damage to this guy over here. Okay. And that'll bring us to Ciarenne.
Okay, is this guy, like, a tank?
It is literally a construct, yes. So it is, oops.
Giant.
Like, a clay thing, or like a metal thing?
Yeah, so it does appear to be like a construct made out of various bits of brass and bronze and cold dark iron and everything. It is like, it's literally like a tank just kind of like rolling towards you.
Okay, so I could try to use metal on it?
It's definitely made of metal, yeah, if you want to try to use heat metal on it. Alright, as you focus your bardic magic and cast heat metal, you would quickly realize that this construct is immune to fire damage.
Cool. Okay, I'll put Bard against Harper.
Alright, Harper, you can have, I think Harper already has one, no?
No, I'm using that as my concentration dot. I can change it.
Okay, cool.
Concentration means red.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty, anything else, Ciarenne?
Yeah, I'll just move up a bit, but that's it.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Willow. So, Willow, you are frightened at the start of your turn, so you can't move closer and you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Does Admiral count as a separate entity from, what is it?
Selena? Yeah, technically, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. As I'm counting in my head here. 2, 3, 4, 5. It would just be 5. Let me see, what do I got? And plus the skill. Okay. Well, that would be enough. Okay. I'm gonna cast Storm Spear.
Ooh,
And I'd like
okay.
it to go, I think. Yeah, so if it's the 2 blocks to the left from Selena. Like,
Okay, so it's
where that empties. Yeah.
so it's a 20-foot. What's that sphere?
It's, that's blurb. It's 20-foot sphere of swirling air, springs into existence centered on point.
So
Remains.
right here.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So
Okay.
it's evocation, so I can sculpt it around 5 people because it's a 4th level spell.
Mhm.
So that it's Callie, Ciarenne, Shianah, Selena, and Admiral.
Oh, that's fucking dope. Okay.
Sick.
I guess I'm killing 2 townspeople, but oh well.
Fuck them.
Now that I realize,
They knew what they signed up for.
I just saw that they hit the circle, so oh well.
So as it appears, they all have to make a strength saving throw or take the 2d6.
Yes.
So the commoners are dead. They
Commoners get hit by a rock, a fucking icy rock, just like, oh.
The 3 white Avishai are going to make strength saving throws. Is it?
Strength saving throw.
All right, all 3 fail, so they're all going to take
Excellent.
the 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and then would I?
Just give me 1 sec,
Okay.
Sam. I gotta do a lot of rolls here. The Hellfire Engine is going to make a strength saving throw at advantage. Fails, so that's going to take the 9. The Nazrugon is going to make a strength saving throw at advantage. Fails, is going to take the 9. And then the Nightmare is a fail, it takes the 9. Okay. Go ahead, Sam.
Okay, so then what's half a 9? Would I take 5 or 4 for the Staff of Sanguinamancy for the health on the prompt for this?
Oh, you're right.
So I have a staff that I get the half health.
You would get healed for 5
Okay.
per target. So
Per
that's
target.
yeah. So you're not going to be for the commoners because that's friendly fire. But
No.
You're going to get healed for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 damage right there.
Excellent.
For the Staff of Sanguinamancy.
Excellent.
That's Sang
what I
Staff, yo.
needed. And then bonus action, we'll shoot some lightning from the orb. From the center of the orb towards a creature you choose within 60 feet of the center. Okay.
Yeah, so it is going to be, your attack is going to be at disadvantage because you are frightened, but you can target one of them within 60 feet.
Yeah,
there.
that works. Yeah, let's go for the horse.
Okay. So the horse. Go ahead and roll against the horse.
Do I just re-roll that?
Actually, we can take that 19. Yeah. So that 19 will hit for 17 points of lightning damage. Very nice.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool.
All right, fucking
that's my
baller turn. At the end of your turn, make another charisma save for me.
There's the money.
With the 20, you are no longer frightened, and you are immune to all further frightened spells from that creature for the next 24 hours.
Sweet.
Alrighty, that's going to bring us to Amy, who's going to move up, seeing what's going on here. Amy is going to go ahead. We're going to do another Dissonant Whispers at this Aranyas to try to get it off of Shianah here. So Amy's going to cast first level Dissonant Whispers. 9. The Aranyas is going to make a Wisdom saving throw at advantage against magic. Is a crit. So that's still going to be 5 points of psychic damage, but she does not run away. And then as a bonus action, Amy is going to inspire Shianah with a bardic inspiration.
That's a
Yay.
D8.
It's a D8, yes. Yeah. Okay. That'll bring us to the Hellfire engine. The big choo-choo. Big choo-choo's gonna go. We are going to do the lightning flail. So as it shoots out this giant flail, it's going to attack 3 creatures within 30 feet of it. So that's going to be Callie, Selena, and Admiral. All have to make dexterity saving throws. Alrighty, so Selena and Admiral both succeed with 23 and 24 respectively. Callie with a 10, that's a failure.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to take 22 points of lightning damage.
I am resistant to lightning, so that'll be
Okay,
down to
so down to 11. What gives you resistance to lightning?
Being
because
herself.
I am a bronze dragonborn.
Oh, yeah, duh, just racials. Okay, fucking dope.
Just
okay.
being her.
Just her. Just being your damn self. Okay. Fucking, that's that turn. That was kind of a lame turn for the Hellfire engine, but alas, that'll bring us to Callie.
I am gonna turn, and I am going to release my lightning breath in a cone to hit. Why am I not pinging? This Abishai, both the rider and the horse. So it's a dex save. It's only 13.
Okay. The Abishai is gonna make the. It's a dex save. You said?
Yeah.
Okay. Abishai succeeds with a 16. The rider dex save at advantage is a 19, and the horse. Its dex save is a 12. So the horse actually fails.
Okay. But they take half damage anyway, so it'll be 13.
Okay. So 13 on the
full.
horse and 7 for everybody else.
Yep.
Okay.
And then for my second attack, we're gonna just start fucking stabbing. I'm gonna go after the Abishai that I just hit with the lightning breath.
Yeah.
We're just gonna do regular though. We're not doing reckless.
Okay. Let's fucking go.
Hey!
Natural 20. Okay. So that's going to be 30 points of piercing damage plus the 2. I think the rage damage has gone up, right?
No, because I didn't take a level in Barbarian.
Right. Okay, so that's 32 points there, and he is immune to poison. So,
Figured.
but still, 32 points of damage. Fucking big swings.
All right.
He's looking very hurt.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to do something a little different. I am going to throw one of my bardic inspirations onto the horse rider. So if someone does a spell that requires a save, he gets a d6 minus from that save.
Interesting. Oh, the eloquence.
Unsettling words.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Callie, I'm going to give you the yellow. He's got minus d6 on his next saving throw. Okay. Very cool.
Alright, and that is my turn.
It's very cool for the timing that's about to come.
The Abishai are going to go. They're going to make 2 attacks, and they are all going to attack recklessly on you, Callie.
Got it.
So that's 6 attacks, all at advantage. What's your AC?
It's a 17, but just let me know when the first one hits, potentially.
Okay. So 22?
Okay, I'll let that go through.
Okay, that's going to be 9 slashing half to 4.
Okay.
That's going to be a 21.
I'm going to try to block that one.
Okay.
I blocked that one.
Okay. Second round of attacks is a 24.
Oh, yeah. I got nothing else, so...
Okay.
17.
6 half to 3.
Okay.
Fourth attack is a 19.
Yeah.
11 half to 5. Fifth attack is a crit. 12 half to 6. And last attack is a 23, 13 half to 6. So So just chip damage, just clawing and slashing and biting at you, just kind of
Just
ripping
chip
into
damage
shreds.
that got me to half health. That's fine.
Yeah. Just chip damage. Just eat it. That's fine. The Nightmare is acting as a mount, so we're gonna skip its turn. That'll bring us to Shianah.
Steal a wind strike.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yes!
Okay, let's fucking go. So what are your 5 targets?
I'm attacking the Aranus next to me, those 3 little goobers, and the mounted boy.
Okay.
Rider.
Okay. So it's 1 damage roll for all of them.
But it's separate attack rolls.
Separate attack rolls, yeah.
Alright, so I'll do the attacks.
So start with the Aaron, yes. 21 will hit. 27 hits that guy.
And then the goobers? Where are we going?
I went Aaron, yes. Goober. Natural 1 misses that.
Hold
Goober.
on. Nope.
Oh.
Reroll the natural 1. That's the reroll.
That's
So
the reroll.
okay. So 3 hits. 1, 2, 3 hits. Yep. Last Goober is a 21, and then the last guy.
Nice.
All 5 hit. All
Nice.
5 hit. So I believe that's 5d10.
That's 5d10.
D10.
Oh, it's
6d10?
you're upcasting.
I'm using the you already got it set up as a thing here.
Oh.
Fuck yeah. 36 points of force damage. God damn. Okay. So Aaron yes takes a pretty massive strike. This guy's looking very hurt. This guy's looking very hurt. This guy is killed, and you've killed the rider.
You killed the rider.
Yeah.
And then
Shit.
to appear near one of the targets, I'm just gonna pop right back to where I'm at.
Okay. That was fucking dope.
Bonus action. I'll do my greater healing potion.
Alright, that's 4d4 plus 4.
Man, that just changed everything.
Oof. Kind of shaky hands spilling half the potion as you're drinking it, but 10 health. 10 health, we take that.
Last time I've used it.
Alrighty, anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to top of round 3 with Harper.
I'm gonna far step right over to
Hey,
this lad.
Luke, real quick.
Yep.
I don't think Harper would have had to have used his reaction on that because they attacked me recklessly, so that would have been a 24 at advantage.
You're correct. You're correct.
Thank you.
So,
So Harper, you still have your reaction.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Which
Good
means I
call.
still have my bountiful luck if I need it.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna lay some Eldritch Blast into the Hellfire thingy bobber.
the tank here? Okay,
Yeah,
so your
the tank.
attacks are at disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Noted. 22
22 hits.
or 14 plus 4.
Alright, the cold
And-
it is resistant to the cold damage, just
That's
so you
okay.
know.
It's getting pushed
So that's
10,
gonna be
10 feet away
16.
from Harper.
So it's 16 points of damage, and it is... Is there no size restriction on that?
No.
That's fucking amazing! Okay. And the
12. But I do have a what you call it,
An inspiration, yeah.
and I'm
You can
gonna
add that,
roll that 1d8 for an additional 4 for a total of 16.
16 is the mess.
That's fine.
Get rid of that.
Okay. And I bonus actioned already. This poison sucks. That's my turn.
Alrighty, the Aaron yes is going to go. This one's kind of locked in. It's going to move out of the storm sphere there. And it's going to go for 3 attacks on you, Shianah, all at disadvantage. So just 3 longsword attacks. We're just going for straight damage here. One-handed. First one is going to be a 13. Second one's a 10. Last one's a 12. So you're just quick to... It's slashing at you and just kind of like hacking through the illusions. Can't quite plan purchase. This one's going to kind of keep fluttering up. It's going to take 3 shots at Amnesty. Amy... What is Amy's AC? Oh my god. I don't even know. Amy's got an AC of 14. He is not a tanky boy. So 3 shots and 3 hits. So that's 20, 40, literally 60 points of damage on Amy. Oof. He is hurting.
Shame.
But he's big boo-boos. Okay. Alrighty. That's it for their turns. That's gonna bring us. This rider is dead, so Selena's gonna go. Selena and Admiral are gonna scooch up right here and try to help out against this Abishai. So she's gonna take her 2 attacks at advantage with the sneak attack and all of that. So the Flame Tongue is gonna hit. The Abishais, I believe these ones, they are immune to the fire. Okay, so that's still 16 on the first hit. And Selena offhand attack. Actually, she gets 2 attacks plus the offhand. Second one's going to hit for 18. That's a kill. The offhand attack's going to go towards the horse. Is a hit for 20. That's a kill on that. And that's it for them. The commoners are going to go. These 2 guys right here are just going to try and restrain her but fail. These 2 are just running for the hills. These ones are going to move up with Amy, just trying to help any way they can. And they've got 4 points of damage on the Aaron Yes here. Alrighty, that brings us to Ciarenne.
Okay, sorry, I rearranged my turn because I had planned to do other things.
I think that.
Move here. And heal Amy.
Alright, so we'll take the first one there for 9 points of healing. Thank you.
Sorry, that came over twice. And then I'll use that as. Oh wait, that's not a bonus action. I can't remember. It's so long.
Okay. So the healing word would be the bonus action for the 9.
Oh, did I cast Healing Word? I meant to cast Cure. What? That's why I walked up.
Okay. So I'll take away the. Yeah. So I'll take away the 9 again, and you can cast the cure wounds if you'd like.
Sorry, I hit the wrong one.
It's all good. No worries.
You've got a lot of puppies on you. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. There we go. That's.
So shitty.
There we go. 23 points of healing. Thank you very much. Feeling much better after that.
I was like, God, fucking 9 points of damage on a 3rd level cure.
Yeah. All right. And then you do still have a bonus action if you'd like.
I'll just give inspiration. The Shianah has one, right?
Shianah's got one from Amy, but not from you.
I'll take another one.
I one to Amy because he can't give one to himself. So.
Okay. So Amy will take the D8 there. Thank you.
Then I'll move. I'll move back over here.
Okay.
That's it.
Sounds good. That'll bring us to Willow.
Okay. Go ahead and get our bonus action out of the way, I guess. Yeah, that's
Actually, I think these guys should have taken some damage from staying in the Storm Sphere. So, go ahead and roll me 2d6. Yeah, so they're both just going to take the 8. Because they stayed in it. So yeah, go ahead. On your turn.
Yeah, so we'll do the bonus action against the big tanky guy.
Okay.
With the lightning bolt.
Alright.
So that'll be the 12, I guess. If the...
Yeah, the 14
whatever hits.
The 14's gonna miss, unfortunately.
She is inspired, though?
You are inspired,
Yeah,
if you want.
I don't ever remember how to use inspiration, so we'll
Yeah,
add that
so
D8.
all you gotta... Yeah, just add an 8. Roll 1d8 and add it to the 14. So the 19 is gonna hit. So
Okay.
get rid of the orange dot. We will take that 12 points of lightning damage on the Hellfire engine. It takes the full
There.
damage.
Okay. And then on top of that, let's see. Not afraid, but then we'll cast actually no, let's not do that. Yeah, so then we'll cast I'll just do Ray of Frost. Because I can. Yeah. Storm Sphere is concentration, but I can still cast on my. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Confused.
16 is gonna miss.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okie dokie. That'll bring us to Amy. Amy's over here doing stuff. So Amy is going to... Amy's gonna take a long shot here. He's gonna run up and look at this one that just shot him and be like, "Fuck you!" in particular. And he's gonna try to polymorph her into a fucking newt. So she is gonna make a Wisdom saving throw at advantage. And fucking fails with a 13.
Yeah,
So
fuck you.
Amy marks off the 4th level spell slot, and she turns into a newt. I'll give her like the panic, like, "Oh my god, I'm a newt."
I'm a nerd.
Oh my god, I'm a nerd. Okay, so now he's concentrating on that. This Arianessa is effectively out of the fight as long as he's concentrating. So that'll be Amy's turn. The Hellfire engine is going to go. It's going to use... Yeah, it's going to say fuck its little underling here. It's going to use Bone Melter Spray, so a 60-foot cone.
The Bone Melter Spray?
Yeah. So everybody here, so I need Callie, Ciarenne, Selena, Admiral. The commoners are just fucking dead. This guy's just fucking dead. Shianah and the Aaron, yes, to all make me, if you would be so kind, dexterity saving throws.
I'm gonna throw an inspiration on that.
Okay.
And still.
13 fails.
I'm gonna throw an inspiration on that.
Okay.
Actually, do I even bother? Even if I roll an 8? I don't know what. Great.
Okay.
It's the one.
I'm inspired as hell.
Selena
Get it?
succeeds
Hell?
as hell, and Admiral fails. Okay, so with the Bone Melter Spray, this is its nastiest ability.
Oh, goody.
Makes me feel right at home.
Let's see. Each creature that failed is going to take 11 points of fire damage plus 18 of acid damage for a total of 29. And creatures that fail the saving throw...
Sorry.
Creatures that fail the saving throw are drenched in burning acid and take damage at the end of each of their turns. An effective creature or another creature within 5 feet of it can use an action to scrape off the burning fuel. So, Callie, you are essentially ignited with burning acid. Admiral is ignited with burning acid.
I'd like to use a reaction.
Sure.
Absorb elements, choosing acid.
Okay. So instead of... So you basically take half damage. Instead of the 18 acid, you'll take 9 acid.
So it'll be 20 total.
20 total, yeah. And you are ignited. The Aaron, yes, is going to make her dexterity saving throw at advantage. And she fails as well, so she's going to take the 29. Actually, fucking math. She's going to take 6 points of fire damage and 18, so 24 points. And she's ignited. Okay. That'll bring us to Callie.
Ouch.
I'm gonna start making a death pile just to clean things up a little bit.
I guess I am going to use my action to scrape the stuff off me.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna drink... I don't even know if it's fucking worth it. I'm gonna just drink a lesser.
Okay, so 2d4 plus 2. So 8 health back to you.
Alright.
Alrighty. So much for epic heroes. Oh, okay. Anything else for Callie?
No.
Okie dokie. The white Abishais are out of the fight, so I can close their character sheets.
So is the horse.
As is the horse, so the nightmare, I can close that character sheet. That brings us to Shianah. Shianah, you are ignited.
Yeah, birthday. If I wanted to give an item to, say, Harper, what kind of action is that, or is that like a free one? Like, how is that?
It's kind of based off proximity, so because this is kind of like a long shot.
What if I'm like next to him?
If you're right next to him, it's just a free item interaction.
Okay. So I'm going to use my action
Mm-hmm.
to carefully think this out. I'm going to use my action. I'm going to drop concentration on Blur.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Polymorph on the frickin' engine boy.
Okay. As you cast Polymorph on the engine, it has a feature known as Immutable Form. The Hellfire engine is immune to any spell that would alter its form. So it is a wasted spell slot.
Hey guy, go fuck yourself,
that.
hey.
Hey, I love it, love it. Anyway, bonus action. I'm gonna use the Blessing of the Raven Queen.
Ooh, dope.
Which is essentially a Misty Step.
Mm-hmm.
At 30 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna toss Harper the one antidote that's been chilling with my dead body this whole time.
It's okay. I like it.
The hell am I supposed to do with that? Okay, I got it. Hey, this is dated for 1476. That was last year.
If you wanted to scrape the acid off me, cool. If not, it's cool.
Is an expired poison more poisonous or less poisonous?
We're gonna find out.
Alrighty.
Resistance from all damage until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so at the end of your turn, because you're still ignited, you have resistance to all damage. So you are going to take 2 points of fire damage plus 4 of acid damage, so 6 total.
Okay.
Alright, start of round 4. Harper.
I'm gonna pop the expired med and
Okay.
bonus action.
Alright, so bonus action to cure yourself of the poison.
I'm gonna use my last spell slot.
Okay.
I'm going to request very kindly that the Aranes make an intelligence saving throw for roll them psychic lance.
Ooh, okay. So she's going to make an intelligence saving throw at advantage. That is a 10 at advantage.
Failed.
She's going to take 26 points of psychic damage, and she is
Incapacitated till the start of my next turn.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey, Shianah! Fuck her up!
Hell yeah.
Bonus action was to drink the potion.
Sword.
What was that?
Shianah's just like holding herself up barely by her sword.
You get used to it. It's okay. I'm gonna just walk over here on this edge of the roof, just like kind of sit down and be like,
lance is not concentration.
"No, it's instantaneous."
Yeah, so you're still concentrating on First, or what's it called?
I know, but I
First
don't
up.
want to go anywhere.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yep, that's my turn.
Anything else?
Nope, just
Alrighty.
hit sitting on the edge of this little tower with my legs dangling
Right.
off. Like, you guys doing okay?
This Arrhenius is a newt on the roof. This one is incapacitated and can't do anything on its turn. At the end of its turn, it's going to take damage, so it is going to take 3 points plus 9,
Can't
so
scrape
12,
it off.
12 points. You can't scrape it off, yeah. Alrighty, Selena's gonna go. Selena's looking fine. Selena will use her action to scrape it off of Admiral. That's what her character would do. As a bonus action, she's going to move the Hunter's Mark onto the Hellfire engine. And then Admiral is going to take her over here, and Admiral's going to take a chomp at the Hellfire engine at advantage with sneak attack and Hunter's Mark. Jeez, Admiral, what are you doing, Speedy? That's a miss. Okay. The commoners are going to go. They're going to take this opportunity and just freaking gank this bitch.
Yeah.
So technically they would all be crits. So I'd say half of them hit because they're at advantage. For crits, that's going to be 6 points of damage.
Oh, sounds really cool.
Get him,
I mean, they're
guys.
just punching her and whacking her. I mean, technically, even she'd be immune to, or she'd have resistance to the non-magical
Yeah,
damage.
we don't have to overthink about it.
That's all good.
I like that
That's
you
good.
said shoes because I also picture them hitting her with shoes.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Ciarenne. Ciarenne, you are ignited. You have this burning acid all over you. So at the end of your turn, you will take damage.
Yeah, I can't use my action, so I'm going to heal for 21 points.
Mass cure wounds. Okay, so that's
Yes,
to-
please.
All these people.
All these fucks.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
right.
Ciarenne.
Ciarenne.
And then I'm going to move closer to Callie and stand by her, and I'm going to use my bonus action to drink a health potion since I can't scrape.
Okay.
Just a regular roll it. So. Oh, nice.
Alright, so 4 health back.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, because you are still ignited, Ciarenne, you are going to take 5 points of fire plus 9 of acid for a total of 14. Alrighty, that'll bring us to Willow.
Because the thing ended his turn.
Yeah,
I think it has
still
to.
Yep, he's still taking the 2d6.
I think. Is he able to? Okay, I don't know. I sort of think he gets the opportunity to do another saving throw.
Yeah, he can't move out of it, so he's
Okay.
I'm just saying it takes the damage because I
Okay.
forgot.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just roll.
Alright, so he's gonna take the 7.
And then we'll do the lightning thing on him again.
Okay.
So actually, I'll just do it this way.
Oh, the
Ooh.
crit!
Oh.
31 points of lightning damage. Nice shot.
Ooh.
Oh, dear.
Ooh.
Oh, my.
And then we're gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 here,
Right.
and we'll cast Burning Hands up at the.
So this one is polymorph. That one is actually in the form of a newt. Amy's got it like transformed.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is the newt. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, we should Rita Skeeter that bitch. Magic
So can
jar.
still
I don't
see it?
wanna.
It's still within my. I mean, like.
He's a small little newt, though.
I can still burning hands it, right? I'll just
But
snack.
if you burning hands it, the polymorph will break and it'll turn back into its normal form.
Mm.
Up to you. You can totally do that.
Well, how about I do this? I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna pick it up if it's a new.
Okay.
I'm gonna
you
pick
got
it
that
up.
little newt. Okay.
And can I chuck it into the sphere area?
Yeah, I mean that will cause it to take damage, which will break its form.
I mean, we gotta kill it eventually.
Hear me out. If you drown it, it doesn't ever take hit point damage.
What?
Guess who has a decanter of endless water?
Animal cruelty from Callie.
Would she have to take psychic damage to use that on the newt? Jeez. Oh, okay. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna fucking touch the newt then.
Okay.
You're making me feel like I shouldn't fucking break it.
No. You should definitely help drown it.
Help drown.
Help drown it. For the science of it all.
My thought, like, is if I'm gonna break it either way, at least it's broken in the thing, and then it'll take damage from that if it doesn't move. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I would wait until the big guy is down, so
Okay.
that way we can at least concentrate on one.
we can all gang up on her in a
I'm
little
gonna
circle.
pretend I only moved to here. I didn't pick up the newt.
You didn't
I'm
pick
not
up the newt. That's
touching
fine.
Fucking thing. 45 feet. So we'll just throw something, I guess, at the
Alright,
big
yeah.
guy. So over Ray of Frost. What else do I have in here that I can just chuck at him?
I'm overrated.
I'm gonna chill touch him. Let's
Okay.
mix it up.
Ooh!
Let's fucking go.
What the
Back
fuck?
to back crits, dude.
We're happy tonight.
Alright, so that's 15 points of necrotic damage.
Alright, that's all.
Okay.
Question on the storm sphere
Mhm.
damage that he took, because it's another. Never mind. My turn's over. I'm done this turn.
Alright. Amy's gonna go. He's gonna tuck and roll into the storm sphere and use his action to scrape off Ciarenne, returning the favor. Got you. Bard life, Bard bros.
Get this Ciarenne off of me.
He's going to bonus action inspire Ciarenne as well. So I'll mark off that bardic inspiration for him. Alright. I gotta keep track of his health. Okay, so he's at 34. Okay. Beautiful. That'll bring us to the engine. The engine's going to go. We are going to do. We're gonna do the lightning flail again.
Did these gas prices?
So I need Harper, Shianah, and Selena to make me dexterity saving throws.
Are getting me dead.
That tattoo gives me advantage on my dexterity saving throw, if I'm not mistaken.
It does.
Yep, the first one.
I'll take the 18.
Alrighty, 18 is gonna fail.
That's rude.
Yeah, this thing
I
is
might
a
add.
beast. Alright, so Harper and Shianah, you guys are both going to take 22 points of lightning damage.
Ow!
And I need concentration checks if you guys are concentrating.
Oh, I know.
Am I still concentrating? Because I tried to cast polymorph, but it failed.
I'm no longer concentrating.
Technically, that would have broken the concentration on board.
I'm no longer concentrating.
Okay.
And it was how many? 22.
22.
Our step's done.
Alrighty.
Yeah, somebody should really hit the devil lady while she's down.
Alrighty, that'll bring us to Callie.
You know what? Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take the attack of opportunity from the big guy.
Okay. It has no attacks of opportunity. It does not get reactions.
Perfect.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna gank this bitch.
Okay.
Ganker, yes.
At advantage is a fucking crit. Let's go. So that'll be 20,
I'm
22.
Gonna re-roll that second one
Okay.
with the piercer feat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh!
baby, yes.
Okay. So that's 16 plus 13 is 29 plus 2 is 31 points of damage. Okay.
She is still up.
Still up, but barely.
All right, I will try to finish her off then.
Okay. Oh my god, another fucking crit!
Ah!
Absolutely
Get her.
taking her out.
Fucking rolling hot
That's
tonight.
insane.
You guys are on fire.
I just want to keep us kind of spread out a little bit, so I'm just gonna move. Actually, I don't want this fucker moving, so I'll stay here,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Fucking badass turn. Okay.
Fucking.
That brings us to Shianah.
Hey,
did it,
Callie,
Harper.
I get the assist on that one. I brain blasted her.
Shianah, you are still burning with acid and all that bad stuff. Yeah, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I love that.
Love that for you.
I forgot all about that. Okay, now I gotta rethink. I mean, it's pretty simple, I guess, at this point. Action, I'll scrape it off.
Okay.
Bonus action, I am... I'm gonna Misty fucking step.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Adios.
What?
Toodaloo. First time I ever met this lady, and she's a fucking coward.
Okay.
God damn.
As she just, appears from the Misty Step, stumbles because she's bleeding and coughing up blood.
Fucking coward.
And then I'm gonna double down on that coward statement and use my movement.
Oh, I love it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jesus Christ, go further. I'm not keeping you on the screen.
That's it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Top of round 5. Harper, you are up.
2 Eldritch Blast of the Hellfire machine.
Okay.
Those are right there. I really need to pick up a melee weapon. 21.
Straight rolls, right?
You're right. Why would it be advantage? Straight roll. 17.
17's a miss.
My apologies. I don't know why I
Okay.
thought it would be. And
Everybody else is rolling advantage. So yeah, 2
Not
misses
me.
there, unfortunately.
Shit. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay. The Aaron, yes, is one of them's dead, and the other one is
Nuki.
Newt. So that's their turn. Selena's gonna get right up on this thing, make a full round of attacks. Her and Admiral together. We're
While you're
gonna
rolling
do-
those, I just want to say, send newts.
Send-
What?
Because it's an Aranus. And they're like sexy devil ladies.
They are.
Yeah. I like that everybody stopped and then Pengy laughed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. So the Hellfire engine is immune to all the fire damage, but we've got let's see, 26 points on the first attack, and then we've got another 19 there. We've got the crit, which is 20 plus 11, so another 31. And then Admiral's Bite gets in for another 31. And this creature is immune to prone, so it can't be knocked prone, so that's fine. The commoners are just like fucking cheering for you guys and just watching in awe as you guys are fighting and fucking taking this thing down. They'll throw rocks at it, but it doesn't take any damage. So that'll bring us to Ciarenne.
Okay, I lost it.
Alrighty. The 26 will hit for a single point of force damage, but every point counts.
Well, and you are inspired for the second one.
You do have the Amy inspiration if you want to use it.
Ooh.
Sure, why not?
Smoke them if you got them. So that turns it to a 19, which is a hit for another 7 points of force damage. And Ciarenne, believe it or not, the 7 is just enough to kill it.
So every point really did count.
Yeah.
Every point does count, yeah?
Alright, guys, so are we drowning this thing, or are we putting it in the lamp with a wisp?
I kind of want to keep it.
Why don't we interrogate it and figure out where Rakash's lair is?
Amy's just like, it's got like less than a minute left, guys, just so you know.
Well, put it in the lamp. What's the worst that can happen? We have to kill it anyway?
The lamp breaks when it... I don't know how this shit works. I've never put people in...
Put it in the lamp! Put it in the lamp! Put it in the lamp! Put it in the lamp!
Put it in the lamp! Put it in the lamp! Puts it in the lamp.
Time like today to figure
Sorry,
it out.
everybody.
Alright. As this happens, we are going to take a quick short break. Characters, would you like to initiate a long or a short rest?
A long rest? Sure. No.
It might not finish, just so you know.
The short rest might not
I'll take
finish.
a short
The
rest.
the short rest might not finish. It's up to you.
Let's try. What's the worst that can happen? Do we find out next time?
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, we've got 3 barbarian and warlock.
Yeah, we got a lot of short rest classes here.
Okay, so you guys are initiating a short rest.
Short rest
With
time.
that, we are going to go ahead and enter our break. So we'll
Yeah.
be back in like 5-10 minutes or so. Grab drinks, bathroom, all that.
DM's
And,
gotta pee.
I do have to pee really
All
bad.
right,
and I
we'll
wanna-
be right back. Bye.
Cool. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to pick right back up where we left off. Please feel free to stick around and get your votes in at the right around 9:30 mark.
So pick up
After-
Newt, throw in lamp.
Yes, if the Newt is in the lamp, you've got a polymorphed Aranus in a Newt lamp thing. I don't know.
And I hold her above my head and look up at her and just wait. No, I'm sorry.
I will say you guys can have fun with that in tavern chat, whatever.
In
anyway.
like 6 months.
Yes. You get yeah, literally. No, it'll be faster than that. You guys successfully take a short rest, patch your wounds, regain some spell slots, all your bardic inspirations and whatnot. The commoners are tending to the wounded, gathering the dead.
Inventory.
And Harper, you feel your ring pulse warm again, but a little bit warmer. One of the commoners
flavor.
would run up.
Cold.
Yeah, actually
It's
colder.
complete
You're right.
opposite of what you would. Oh, we're getting warmer. We're getting warmer. What do you mean? It looks icy on your ring.
Yeah.
Don't ask questions.
One of the commoners would run up and highest charisma in the party is probably Ciarenne. Kind of like tug Ciarenne's sleeve. Just, excuse me, miss.
Yeah.
You're with the heroes, right? I saw what you did. You're amazing. I saw these shady people. The casino right there. He points to like a building like a couple blocks up the road. They've been coming in and out of there at night. Well, it's always night, but they've been shadowy figures in and out. I don't know if that's helpful, but
My dear, yes it is.
That is very hard. Thank you. And I give him like a ridiculous amount, like 50 gold, just because I have no idea how to tip some.
You're amazing, and he kind of like takes it all and runs away. We're rich. We helped. We're the savior. Like, gathers a little crowd. They all like run away, all happy.
Oh boy, somebody's gonna die with 50 gold on them.
Selena, you would notice after about the hour, kind of turns as she's like patching a wound on Admiral, and kind of turns. Hey, buddy. Listen. Where we're going, it's not safe for pups like you. I need you to stay here and be brave, and I need you to take care of these people, make sure everyone gets home safe, okay? And you can tell she's like talking to the Winter Wolf, and there's almost like a mutual understanding there. So for the rest of this adventure, Admiral is going to sit out.
Sure. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Thanks.
All right. You guys have been in Kadoria for a long enough time, and even those of you who have been dead for a couple years would recognize the building that this young woman pointed to as the Dead Man's Gallows Casino. Dead Man's Gallows, sorry. This is one of the 3 primary casinos on Avandra's Alley, formerly owned by the Black Oak Company, now sort of taken over by the Gilded. This is that casino where I think a couple of you might have been on that mission where you had once fought Ddarach.
Episode name: Bet It All on Black Magic.
Bet It All on Black Magic, yeah?
One of my best titles.
Alright, well, this seems like a good lead.
Yeah, we should check it out.
Shianah's gonna come slinking around the corner.
Hi, welcome back.
You hanging in there?
Harper's still sitting on the ceiling here. Takes a little bit getting used to, but you'll get back to it.
So, are we going somewhere?
We're going to the casino.
We're gonna play some... What do they call it? Craps.
Roulette was actually really lucky for us last time.
Okay, we'll let it.
There's a man who has no understanding of platinum that has a bunch of it, and it kills me every day.
I don't know what any of these things are.
We'll get you there, dear. He grabs up, holds your hand.
That's where.
Come on, let's go.
Alrighty. Any other business you guys want to tend to before you head to the Dead Man's Gallows?
I'm just coming around with a lantern on the stick. She's coming with us, and I'm gonna get it to be a magic item at the end of this.
Alrighty. You guys enter the front door of the Dead Man's Gallows Casino, and I'm going to bring you to map number 2. Let me know if there's any vision problems. You guys should all be able to see just fine.
I just hate that I've seen this map before. Oh my god.
Alright, as you enter the fairly well-lit interior of this fine establishment, looking around, there's no signs of resistance. So, I'm going to have you guys roll initiative, and we are in exploration mode until an enemy appears.
We take those.
We're going to roll for Selena. And we're going to roll for Amy.
Sure.
And we're going to get rid of Admiral there. Okay. So, top of the round, again, is Harper.
5, 10, 15. Ah! Empty. 20, 25, 30, 35. Ah! Empty! I'm gonna leave the empty ones open. 31, 30, or 35, 40, 45, 50. That's it. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bonus action Arcane Gifts just so I can fly around here if I need to.
Okay.
Well, I got the ability to do so. That's it. It's my turn.
Sure.
Oh, I didn't get added to order for some reason, even though I had my...
Oh, because Ciarenne was a 23 but wasn't on the list for some reason.
Oh, okay, so
I
Ciarenne,
had
you can...
highlighted. It didn't work.
It's all good. Ciarenne, you can go ahead right now, and then we'll switch to Willow after.
Just don't check any of the doors I checked.
Okay, is this a door here?
That's the door you came in from.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The map wasn't perfect, so yeah, that's the door you came in. Bless you.
Thank you.
Raven Queen.
This is a door here?
Yep. So you can actually click on it and open it now. So as you open this double wide doors, you see 5 individuals look up at you. They seem to be in the middle of a card game, and they immediately pull out these chain whips. I need you guys already rolled initiative, but we are officially in combat as they are going to join the initiative at count 11. So Ciarenne, it's still your turn. You've had your movement. You still have an action and a bonus action if you'd like. You kind of caught them off guard.
Hi, guys. Hi. Hi.
Gamble with them.
Guys, look like a good time. I will try, because why not?
Alright, go ahead and let that fly.
Sorry, like full screens for me.
It's all good, no worries. Alrighty, once per day, charm person. Which one are you charming? That guy? Okay, so he's got to make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. He fails, natural 1. He just kind of gives you this look like you are the most beautiful, delicate angel he's ever seen before, and he is mesmerized.
Simp.
Okay. So that I can say, hi, stand here. With your friends, and then bonus action on Callie.
Okay. Callie gets the purple D8.
And since I have 10 foot of movement, I'm gonna move out of the doorway and I'll move down here.
Okay, sounds good.
That's it.
Nice. That'll bring us to Willow.
Okay. I'll follow Ciarenne then. Can you get a bat in there? So what do these guys look like?
So these appear to be agents of the Die Band. You guys have fought these guys several times before. These guys are kind of just like normal humans, elves, dwarves looking,
Okay.
all in kind of like this like cloaked white robe, very like Assassin's Creed-esque. But you see them reaching for these like chain whips, these almost like these flogs under the table that they're like grabbing to arm themselves, except for this guy who's just like dumbfounded. So we got Willow and Shianah's on deck.
We're gonna cast slow.
Ooh,
on,
okay.
What is this? 40-foot cube, and I can do up to 6. So if I can get all of them, that would be ideal.
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so they all have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep, wisdom saving throw.
And it's the DC 18. Alright, so top to bottom, we've got a failure. We've got a failure. The charmed one succeeds. Failure and failure. So these guys are all low.
Yeah. So then speed is halved, -2 penalty to AC, and dex saving throws can't use reactions.
And then they can use either an action or a bonus action.
Bonus
and
action up.
And they only get one attack.
Yep.
That was fucking awesome.
Try this one. Okay, so that's my
Okay.
turn.
Fuck yeah, dude. Nice spell. That'll bring us to Shianah.
And that's just like they're slow now. They're not staying in like some kind of cube, right?
Mhm.
No, yeah, they're just they can still move, but
Okay. I didn't know if it was like an area that holds up and then that kind of thing.
No, not an area effect, just initially.
that was dope.
I guess we'll just, bonus action blade song.
Charge up round.
Here. And then we're going to move my 40 feet. Hey. I'm going to try to use Pulse Wave,
Ooh, okay.
but I want to get as many of them in that cone as possible.
How big's the cone?
30
cone. So if you could get 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Actually, if you move one to the left, you'd be able to get all 4 of them. If you move here.
I don't know if I can get.
Yeah, you have plenty.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And is there a way I can get all 5?
If you were...
Does I have 40 feet with the blade song?
Nah, you're gonna get 4 out of 5.
Oh, because they're just spread apart. Okay.
Yeah, they're more than 30 feet apart. Yeah.
Sweet. Then I'll do that.
Okay, so they have to make Constitution saving throws. So top to bottom, starting left to right. The first one is gonna fail. Second one, the charmed one, fails. Last one fails. They all fail. Okay.
Not charmed. He's not charmed anymore because you hurt him.
I think he gets a save if you hurt him.
It's
Or no, if it charmed you until the spell, or until they do damage to it. Okay, so yeah, he won't be charmed anymore if you hit him with this. Up to you.
Well, it's if I hit Is it just him, or is it one of his friends gets hurt too?
Just him.
Can I angle it to just get 3 of them and not that 4th guy then? Because
Yep, so you can hit just these 3. Okay, so all 3 of those guys failed. That's going to be 6d6 force damage. Alright, 25. Nice. Alright.
And then they're going to get pushed 15 feet away from me because they failed to save.
Alright. 15.
And any unsecured objects are going.
Oh, all the tables and the cards and the poker chips
Fucking chips everywhere.
And this giant spray. Shit's flying everywhere. Tables, chairs, drinks, everything. Alright. Nice fucking spell.
It'll be my turn.
Alrighty, Selena's gonna hobble in with her tiny little hobbit feet, kind of standing right next to Willow, kind of give you an elbow bump and a nod. She is going to take point mark and fire at the farthest one here twice with the short bow of venom. 2 quick little shots, pew pew. Let's see, both are gonna hit because he's got the penalty to his AC. Poison damage is not applying, so that's going to be 10 points of piercing on that guy. Alrighty, that'll be her turn. That brings us to their turns. This one's charmed, and it's just kind of like take a couple steps back and be like, "Hey, you guys want to gamble? You playing games or?" It's all cool. These ones are going to move. Their movement speed is halved. So they've got 15 feet of movement. This one moves right up there. This one moves back the 15. This one moves back the 15. These 2 are just going to dash another 15. This one's got 1 attack against Selena because it's still slowed. So against Selena is a 13, which is a miss. Selena's got an AC of 17. So that is all of their turns. At the end of their turns, they're going to repeat the wisdom saving throws. So 4 wisdom saves. 2 of them, the 2 of them closest to Shianah, do end the slow effect. With double 19s. Okay. That'll bring us to Amy, who's going to saunter on up. Amy is going to go ahead and... Let's see. Amy's going to cast a Vicious Mockery on the one that's going for Selena and be like, "Dude, you're making me look good, and that's fucking hard to do." So
the reverse burn!
So he's got to make a wisdom saving throw, which he fails. He's going to take 3 points of psychic damage, and he's got disadvantage on his attack roll. And then he's going to throw an inspiration on to Willow. So Willow, have you got the orange D8 there?
Thank you kindly.
Sure thing. Lots of bards, lots of inspirations. So that'll be his turn. That brings us to Callie.
Alright, we're gonna move on up right in front of Willow, kind of protecting her a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go after the slow guy.
This guy right here?
Yeah, the one that's on Selena.
Okay.
And I am not raging. I'm just going for it.
16's a hit. So that's 11. And 24 is another 16. All right.
Alright, so the poison does seem to work on these guys?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then I will, I'll throw an inspiration down on Shianah. It's only a
Okay.
d6 for me, though.
I'll give you the orange there. Oh, so I'm actually going to change that one to the yellow for Amy. There we go. Okay. Cool.
And that's what I got.
Alrighty, that's going to... Let's see. Oops. Yes, didn't see anything.
See what I-
That's nothing. Actually, you guys would all notice in the middle of this fight that this door over here just opened. That'll bring us to Ciarenne.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to... Well, is this guy gonna help us? Because I said, like, help us against your friends, but I don't know when he takes his turn.
So... Charm person is not, like, suggestion. He's more just, like, he's just a friend. He's not, like, going to actively help you in the fight. He's just not gonna participate in it. Yeah.
Okay. I thought since it said he regards you as a friendly acquaintance, he would, like, help. But that makes sense.
There's not much I would do for a friendly acquaintance.
Huh?
There's not much I would do for a friendly acquaintance.
So right now, it looks like he's witnessing a beef between his friends, because all of these guys are also his friends.
Oh,
so he's just
so
like, whoa, guys,
awkward.
you guys gotta, like, fucking settle your
It's so
shit. Like,
awkward.
I get
Yeah.
it. So, can I ask him where the portal is for going to where the Rakasha Lair is?
you're asking him?
Yeah.
Make a persuasion check. At advantage, because he's charmed.
Okay.
Okay, she's good at these.
I mean, I only have a +8, but...
Pretty fucking good.
Pretty fucking good.
It's a good thing I needed it.
All the... Yeah, because I saw the results in D&D Beyond.
Oh, they didn't come over.
Not yet, no.
Well, anyways, it's a 17.
17? I think it's in the basement, homie.
Homie.
Homie, you want to smoke this dank
You're the
Kdoria
most-
grass with us too?
Beautiful woman I've ever seen, homie.
Homie.
Dude!
He
man.
ain't got Riz, yo.
No Riz. 0 Riz. -4 Riz.
Oh my god. Fuck
All
you
right.
guys. Alright. Alright, so any other actions and bonus actions, Ciarenne? Fuck you.
That was my action, right?
It's cousin.
No, it's just a quick question. That's a free action. You have
Okay.
a action, yeah.
I'll just blast, I guess, the guy by Callie.
Okay.
Blast.
Blast him.
Uh, 17 will hit, but the 13 will not.
Okay. And then, Verdict, and then on Selena.
Alrighty. Thank you kindly. Alrighty, that'll bring us to... I'll set... Sorry, I don't need to... Yeah. Okay. That'll bring us to Harper.
Right, hey, Harper, yeah. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna keep looking through this door. Not a worry in the world that you guys are, like, in the middle of something or anything, but... This door is locked. Okay, well...
The door is locked.
You know, I'm gonna use my amazing... Yeah, I don't have this as a skill, so I'm just gonna fucking wing it. Wait, do I have a spell that'll help with this? I think I do. I think I... fucking D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
It's in my inventory, because I think through the Ring of Exchange, I might be able to do something with this.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Because the Ring of Exchange gives me, for 200 gold pieces, the Borrowed Knowledge spell.
Ooh, okay.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, choose one skill of which you lack proficiency. For the spell's duration, you have proficiency. Can I use that for... I don't have these tools, though. Yeah, but I could
You don't
improvise the
actually
check.
have the thieves tools.
Could I improvise the check or no?
You could improvise it, but it's a -5 penalty.
Fucking let's go.
Okay.
I'll spend $200 to cast, or $200.
$200.
200 gold pieces to cast Borrowed Knowledge.
Okay.
Luke, that brings me to 1,000 spent.
Okay.
Making progress.
Making progress.
All right. So yeah, that was my action. So next turn, I'm gonna try and unlock this door.
Okay. Alrighty, that'll bring us to Willow.
Oh shit. Okay. Ooh. Do I have to move to be able to get the bottom two guys in Burning Hands?
It's a 15-foot cone?
Yeah, for starting for myself. Would that?
No, you'd be good. You'd be good.
Okay, because I'll cast that and I'll sculpt. That's the word.
Okay.
Around Callie.
Okay, so they're both gonna make dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
Top one succeeds, bottom one fails. So the top one succeeds is gonna take 6 points of fire damage. Bottom one's gonna take the full 12.
Excellent.
Alright.
That's it.
Little crispy. Cool. That'll bring us to Shianah.
I'm gonna attack. Where'd my mouse go? Oh, my mouse turned off. Yeah, I'm gonna attack the dude in front of me.
Okay.
And I'll just do a regular attack.
Okay. That'd be 9 splasheroonies.
And then I'll use my second attack and do the booming blade with that one.
Ooh, okay, I like that.
I picked wrong.
Ooh, yeah, the 12 is a miss.
And then I'm going to, because I can, bonus attack. Is it bonus attack? Yep. I'll use another blessing of the RQ
Okay.
Requatia. Sorry.
as blessing of the Requatia to
Requatia.
Oh my god.
Guys, I took another bullet break.
No shit. Oh god.
oh no.
Oh god.
The fucking blatant no shit.
Alright, where are you going? 30 feet? Okay. Alright, anything else?
No. Nope.
Ready. Selena's gonna go and be like, Amy, back pocket! Go help Harper. And she is gonna continue to slash out at the slowed guy. So 2 attacks and a bonus action attack. So we'll go 1, 2, and the offhand is 3. 14 will hit. Actually, all 3 of those will hit. So that's 17 plus 15 is 20. I'm just gonna do it one by one. 17, 15, and the offhand is 5. This guy's barely standing. Alright, that brings us to the die ban. This one's still slow. He's going to make the 1 attack at Amy. At Selena. That's a miss. This one's going to move up and make 1 attack against you, Shianah. Shianah, that's an 8 to hit.
No.
Alright, and then we've got 3 attacks each against Callie and Ciarenne. Alright, so against Callie, 3 attacks coming in hot. First one's a 23.
Yep.
Alright, that's going to be 12 points of piercing, and I need a dexterity saving throw. Alright, 19 succeeds. Second attack against you is a 21.
Mm-hmm.
That's 10 points of piercing. I need another dexterity save.
Alright, that's an inspiration on that.
Okay, go ahead. So you succeed on the dex save. Okay. And then the last attack against you is going to be a 12, so that's a miss. Same thing, at a range, 3 attacks against Ciarenne. First one, Ciarenne, is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be 11 points of piercing, and I need a dexterity saving throw. That's a success. Second attack is a 24 to hit for 12 points of piercing, and I need another dexterity saving throw. That's a success. And the last attack is a crit. It's going to be 16 points of piercing, and you succeed on the dexterity saving throw. Alright, at the end of their turn, you've got 2 guys that are going to make wisdom saving throws to try to end the slow effect. Both of them are still slowed. Okay. That'll be that. Amy's going to move up, reach into his wife's back pocket, grab a set of thieves' tools, and go 15, 20, 25, 30, and kind of be like, Harper! And kind of like hold him like...
Free object interaction!
Yeah, he'll kind of like gently toss them, and then he will also inspire you on top of that.
Oh, bless up, sir.
Yeah. That's his full turn, doing the bard thing. That'll bring us to Callie.
Okay. We just gotta start eliminating these boys then. I'm gonna go after the one that attacked Ciarenne.
This guy down here? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I am going to activate poison.
Fucked up Aaron.
Alright, activating poison.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's a whiff.
Okay. That's a whiff. Second attack.
21 will hit, so he's going to make a constitution saving throw.
Yep.
That's a 20 on the con save.
Okay.
So he takes half of that poison?
Yep, he takes
Okay.
half.
So 7 plus 12 is 19, plus the one more is 20 points of damage. Okay.
Alright. And then I'm gonna throw an inspiration down on Ciarenne.
Okay. Very nice. Alrighty. You guys hear a clicking sound as... Let's see. Yeah, you guys hear a clicking sound as from behind the bar, this demonic creature shows up, locked and loaded with this massive crossbow. He's going to fire that right at Shianah, so at advantage because he was invisible, is going to be a paralysis crossbow.
Am I cutting words that?
Absolutely.
Would I just roll a d8?
Yeah, so that reduces it to a 10 to hit, which is going to completely miss Shianah. Nice shot.
Ciarenne looks at him. Hey, ugly.
Alrighty, so that wasted his one paralysis arrow, which misses. That's his full turn. And that'll bring us to Ciarenne's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use horns and cast it through, like, not just on the other side of it, and then, like, through these, so, like, this
Kind of like... Fuck yeah, okay. So in the middle of this decadent casino, that's all just a mess, tables flipped over, just roots and vines and brambles sprout up.
Fucking classic Ciarenne right there.
Yep. So they all have -2 on their, the slowed guys have -2 on the dex save. So the charmed one is going to fail. The slowed one is going to fail. And then the demon guy has advantage on it. He is going to get a crit. So charmed guy -29 because he failed. The slowed guy -29, he failed, and then this guy's going to take half of that. He will take 15. All right.
Yeah, and then we'll save my inspiration. So.
Okay. Very cool. That'll bring us to Harper.
Hey, that's me. It's Harper. I'm going to roll for that, I guess. That's a proficiency plus dexterity?
Yeah, so it's a dex-based check, plus proficiency, plus the inspiration if you want it. Plus your totem if you want it. Or yeah.
Okay, so 1d20 plus 7. Which I'll add my totem on to make sure. And I think this is important. That inspiration's from who?
From Amy, so it's a D8.
1d8. Jesus, that's a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
21.
Alright, with a 21, it takes you a moment You're fiddling. This is a fairly intricate lock. You're kind of surprised, but
Who
you kind of
puts
like
core
feel,
tumblers in this?
You feel this like tension, and you're like, "Ooh, this might snap the pick." And then right before it snaps, there's like a release of spring, and the door unlocks. You can open it now.
Another door! 30. Anything happen?
Nope.
I guess I'm 1, 2, 3. Can I double move? Can I still open that door?
I
can't double move.
Right, because use your action.
Yep. Cool. Okay, my turn's over.
Alrighty, nice. That'll bring us to Willow.
Okay. Oh. Do burning hand. Oh no. I'm gonna poison spray the guy. Well, let me move up first. Sorry. I'm gonna move up here.
And poison spray both of them?
I don't think I can do both. It just says a creature. So I'll probably do the one in front of Ciarenne. Go with that one.
Okay,
just
yeah, so it's just the one guy. Okay. So he's got to make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, he fails. So he's going to take the 15. And this guy drops to his knees in a coughing fit, asphyxiated. That's a kill.
Alright, that's it.
Alrighty. That'll bring us to Shianah.
I'm just gonna smack the dude in front of me, I guess.
Okay.
The old double attacksies. We'll start with the booming blade this time. Nothing ever happened when I changed game plans before.
Hey, that's a fumble.
Oh my god.
Second attack.
26, that's a kill shot right there on this slowed guy. He drops to the ground in slow motion.
Yeah, me. Fuck. Seeing a large dude. I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay. That'll bring us to Selena. It's gonna go for the kill shot on this guy. Let's see. So Flame Tongue is gonna be a hit for a kill there. She's gonna kind of twirl, spin up next to Callie, and do the other 2 attacks on this bastard. So one more Flame Tongue and the offhand. So that's gonna be 12 plus 2 is 14 on that guy. Nice. Alrighty, these guys' turn. That guy's dead. This guy's not dead, but he's still in the Wall of Thorns. Does he have to make a save? Let's see. When a creature appears, when he moves through it, so he has to move through it to get out of it. So he is gonna take.
I think it's a new roll every time.
Yeah, so he's got to make another dex save. Which he succeeds on. So he'll take a little bit of damage there.
Sorry, I closed my character sheet. 1 sec.
No, it's okay. But as he moves up, he is going to take 2 attacks at Selena. Or sorry, 3 attacks at Selena. First one's a miss, second one's a crit, third one's a hit. Selena's got to make 2 dex saves. Which she fails the second one. So he's going to take half of that, will be 17 damage. Still up. Selena is going to take, the crit is 13 plus 12, so 25 points on Selena. Puts her down to 50. And she failed that, so she's going to be grappled and restrained on the second attack. Okay. Amy's going to go and be like, Harper, you good, bud? Oh, I'm so sorry. I still have one more guy down here to do attacks with.
Please, attack with them before I answer.
Yeah. He is going to make 3 attacks. We're going to go Callie, Willow, Ciarenne, right down the line. So Callie is a crit.
Okay.
So that's going to be 17 points of piercing.
Okay.
And I did a dex save. That's a success. Willow is a 21. That's going to be 10 points of piercing, and I need a dex save on Willow.
On that attack, I'm going to use my reaction to Sentinel attack him back.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. That'll hit for 13.
You said 10 points?
Yeah.
And then do I have to make a concentration? Oh no, the slow guy's dead. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah. However, because you failed the dex save, you are going to take an additional 22 points of necrotic damage, Willow.
What the fuck?
So, total of 32. And then the last attack on Ciarenne is going to be a 23 to hit for 8, and the 19 saves. Okay. So then Amy calls out, "You good, Harper?"
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, he's going to kind of walk on back here. And he is just going to be like, "You fucking shadow fucks just don't know when to give up, huh?" And he's going to vicious mockery this last guy right here, who's going to make a wisdom saving throw. And fail, and actually drops dead from the psychic damage.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That'll bring us to Callie.
Alright. Would I have seen where the paralysis bolt landed after it did not hit Shianah?
Probably went wide, so like right here.
I would like to step up and pick it up.
You would see that it's a non-magical bolt. Like, as a free item interaction, it's more of a function of the crossbow than of the bolt.
Got it. Okay. Alright, disappointing, but we will move up. I don't need to get... I'm gonna just go right next to Shianah, and I've got range, and I am gonna... Fuck it, I will rage at this point. And I'm going after the Daiban guy.
The last one right there?
Yeah, we're gonna go reckless.
Fuck him
Poison's activated.
Fuck him in particular.
18 is a hit. He's got to make a constitution save. He fails, so that's 29, 32. Yeah, you just fucked him right up.
Alright. And then... So that was 10... 30, 35... I'm gonna get, like, kind of right up to the wall of thorns and just wait.
Okay. Alright, his turn. He's going to back out of the wall of thorns. He's going to lock and load. He's going to take a shot at Willow with a concussive bolt.
We can't see through the wall of thorns.
You are absolutely right. That's
Over 20 feet tall, which would be very tall.
You're right. He's okay. So he is going to fuck it. He's gonna charge right through. He's gonna just fucking barrel right through. He'll take the dex save. He's got magic resistance. He don't give a fuck. He succeeds on the dex save, but he will still take half that damage. And then he's going to fire his concussive shot. So he's... Oh my god. Maybe he regrets that. So half of that would be 50. So that's 20 minus 2. Okay, just going to take that much damage. And then he's going to fire his concussive shot right at Willow.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. At disadvantage is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright, so Willow, you're going to take 7 points of piercing, and then I need Willow and everyone within 20 feet of her to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, and I will still just have my turn to use my reaction to punch out at the guy.
Of course I do well on that.
And miss.
Can I have my inspiration? I'm not sure. But...
You said a con.
Constitution save, yep. Okay. So, if you rolled a 16 or lower, you are going to take, let's see, you're going to take 13 points of thunder damage. So Selena and Amy both take 13 points of thunder damage.
Viewer's choice poll is live.
Alright, so that means that Ciarenne and Ciarenne and Shianah are both going to also take 13 points of thunder damage.
I took it already.
Okay, yep. And Willow, you're good.
What was the D8 roll by Ciarenne?
It doesn't help.
That was her
Okay.
inspiration.
Okay. Sorry.
Your choice is live, homies. Get those votes
My
in.
attack is no longer at advantage, even though I reckless attacked, right? We ruled
Correct.
that. Okay.
Yep. Alrighty, that's his turn. That'll bring us top of round 5 is Ciarenne.
Okay, sorry, that was not right, but I'll just keep rolling them. 44 plus... Oh. That's 11 or 15 healing for my potion.
9 plus... Yep, 15.
Yeah, and then, I'm gonna heal Willow with my greater healing.
Okay.
Well... Pass it. Fucking...
Alright, so 14 health back to Willow.
Yeah. And... I think I'm just gonna move so that I'm not by people.
Okay.
As much. That's my turn.
Alrighty, Harper, you're up.
5, 10, 15. Open this door.
Harper, you see a descending staircase into a basement. It's dark down there.
It is. Yeah. Alright. 10, 15. And, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. That'll bring us to Willow. One baddie left, just the big guy.
Okay. So with the staff of whatever, does that apply to cantrips too?
No, I believe it's only first level or higher spells. I think it says that.
It does not in the description I have, but I don't know if that's... I'm assuming that was everything, but I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you said first level or higher?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna Tasha's mind whip this big guy.
Okay, so he has to make an intelligence save. He's not the smartest of fellows, but he does have advantage on the save. That's a 20 on the save. So
Oh, fuck him.
he
Okay.
does. Yeah.
Well, that's pooey. But that's my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
That'll bring us-
actually, sorry. I'm gonna bonus action and drink one of my healing potions.
Okay. That'll bring us to Shianah.
I guess we'll just go into fighter mode over here. We'll take a step forward, and I don't know which one to pick now because I'm gonna pick wrong anyway, and I'm really overthinking it. So we're just gonna do regular perspective first.
Alright. Oh, that's a 19 to hit for 13. Nice shot.
That con save was for my thorns.
Okay. Yep, you're still up.
And then we're gonna do the booming blade perspective.
Wind blade!
17 just hits. So that's 9 points. Yeah,
Jesus.
lightning goes through. Okay.
Bonus action, we're not gonna do. Oh. Nah. Bonus action, we will just chill.
Okay. Selena's gonna move on up and also go fighter mode. 3 attacks. We'll go 1, 2, and 3. 14 misses, 25 hits for 14. And the 22 hits for 6. Alrighty, the die band guys are all dead, so Amy's gonna go. He's gonna move on up. Trying to be a little conservative here with his spells, because he doesn't have a whole lot of them. He is gonna go ahead and just keep up the vicious mockery. And say, my guy, your aim absolutely blows. You should probably just aim for, mediocrity, and maybe maybe you can achieve that. So he's got to make a wisdom saving throw, which he does succeed on.
From down
Takes
the
no
hall.
damage.
Too wordy!
All right, Callie, you're up. Boom, roasted.
I'm gonna move there, and I would like to try to shove him backwards into the wall of thorns.
Ooh, okay. So that's going to be a contested athletics check.
At advantage.
Yeah, you succeed. He gets shoved back. He's got to make a dexterity saving throw, which he gets a 20 on, so he'll take half of that as 14 points of damage. Now, as he gets shoved back into the wall of thorns, he is looking bloodied, battered, and wounded. He is going to use a reaction, and he is going to use explosive retribution. Every creature within 30 feet of him has to make a dexterity saving throw.
He would also take Booming Blade, right? Extra damage from Booming Blade because he moves.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
That's an extra 11. So not enough to kill him, so he still gets his reaction to do the explosive retribution. So everybody within 30 feet, I need a...
No.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
Cauliflower.
If more than like 2 of you go down, I'm just picking one and running.
Nice.
Alright,
We'll come back to this again next week. Fucking who cares?
Ciarenne succeeds, is going to take half damage. But you guys are going to take 10 points of thunder damage and 10 points of fire damage.
Speaking of Ciarenne succeeding, she is voted for viewer's choice.
Nice. Congrats, Ciarenne. You can take that
10 and 10.
extra 2. Yeah, so 10 and 10. Ciarenne, you would take 5 and 5. Selena is down to 17. Okay.
Okay, so second attack?
No, he's dead. He blew himself up.
Oh, that is just
Yeah,
dead.
suicide,
Got
yeah.
it. Got it.
Allahu Akbar! Oh, I
Alrighty.
can't say that on Twitch. Sorry.
Andrew.
Sorry.
Alrighty. And with that, this combat appears to be clear.
Guys, there's a hallway down deeper.
Harper, where the fuck did you
What?
go?
I
Where are
went.
you
I do the same thing. I do the same thing I have done for what feels like before I was born.
Well, like you were giving me a bunch
Fuck
of
off.
shit outside of the casino for running away, and then this entire combat.
I was running forward to victory.
I feel like we're yelling a bit too loud in a hostile environment.
I think you're overrated.
I think we need to find a nice bed to lay in and take a rest.
I don't think you're getting that. Koopa.
Alright, we will end tonight. You guys can choose to take a short rest, but know that the enemy knows you're here and that they have an hour to prepare as well.
I'm
Up to you guys.
fine.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't care.
Alright. Question for you guys.
What's up?
Do you want a teaser of next time? The next map?
No.
No.
Fuck
No.
you.
No.
No.
Okay.
I was-
Alrighty then.
Anyway,
Can we get a good recap the next time we play?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, guys, we will pick this up. Make sure you keep your character sheets as they are, all their health, all their spell slots, all that. Don't go changing that in between missions.
Oops, click wrong rest.
Alright, and guys, we will pick up where we left off in the next hero tier mission.
Oh my god. I want to just say it feels so disgusting not bidding on stuff.
I know, right? It's weird. It's weird. We will get there. We will get there. Good job tonight, guys. That was a lot of fun, and we're right on schedule. That was pretty much exactly where I expected to end off. We will continue probably in about 3 weeks or so, Hero Tier. We'll figure it out. Until then, have a wonderful weekend. We're going to raid out to our buddy Real Bucko. He is awesome old school RuneScape homie, so give him lots of love. And take care of yourselves, and I'll be posting in the Discord update and priority all that to see who's going to play next.
Yay!
Until then.
Okay,
toodles.
bye.